Welcome to this exclusive production of Concho Sports Network.
San Angelo Stadium in San Angelo, Texas. Central High School Bobcats football is on the air, live and streaming for West Texas, the Lone Star State, and the world on Concho Sports Network. Tonight's broadcast is a production of San Angelo's Pixelcast Media, and Bobcats football is presented to you by First Community Federal Credit Union. The little Bobcats are ready to bring their heroes on the field here in just a few minutes, and it is senior night going on now on the field here at San Angelo Stadium as we get ready to wrap up the regular season, the final week, and it's a special Thursday night Bobcats football edition as your Central Bobcats take on the 4-5, 2-2 in District 2-6A Frenship Tigers. It's the Central Bobcats and the Frenship Tigers coming up live on Concho Sports Network. We are about 20 minutes away from our scheduled 7 o'clock kickoff here on this Thursday game that wraps up District 2-6A play. Welcome to the broadcast and the Zentex Remodeling Bobcats pregame show. Remodel your bathroom in as little as 1 day with Zentex Remodeling Group at Zentex.com. I'm Darren Prater, Wayne Heidenheimer, and Shay Harris producing tonight for Pixelcast Media, and joining me for the broadcast, Arlen Ponder is alongside. We also have some folks helping us out doing some other stuff that are part of the broadcast as well. So it's going to be a big one tonight. Arlen, glad to be here. Can you believe that it's the end of the regular season already?
Dude, it feels like we just started this season just a few weeks ago. And it's incredible that we're here, and it's incredible, like we talked about, that it was going to come down to this game tonight as who's going to get that seeding, and that's what we're looking at. But before we talk about all that, we're going to talk about stuff that we've got going on tonight. We've got senior night. We've got little Bobcat night. We're going to have a sideline reporter. We're going to have an end zone reporter. We're going to have probably more stuff than you've ever seen from a Concho Sports broadcast. And this is how important this game is to us. And then tomorrow night, we're going to flip it and do the exact same thing. But Chad and Art are going to be down here, and you and me are going to be down there on the sideline. So this is going to be 2 great nights of football for us.
It really is, and it just seems like yesterday that I was up on the top tier of the stadium at Frenship, freezing to death as the Bobcats narrowly lost to them several years ago. We haven't beaten them since, and it will be tough to do it tonight. Let's talk about these two teams. The Bobcats tonight are back on the winning side of things with a 2-game winning streak. But boy, they had to earn it last week against Odessa. They came into San Angelo Stadium ready for a fight, and the Bobcats managed to get them the heck out of town with a win. And a win is a win.
Yeah, a win is a win. You know, it's like we made the comment to Coach Smith the other night, you just have to win by 1 point, and that is it. And this is it's a great thing, but it was a dogfight. It was 48 minutes, like Coach Smith wants, 48 minutes of a punch fest and a dogfight. And that Odessa High team, I'm going to tell you, they are right there on the cusp. I think that they are going to play some havoc with a couple of teams maybe next year.
They did manage to give us fits, but that is District 2-6A. Oh, how fun the Little Southwest Conference is. And it appears as if Permian will be the big dogs and get at least, they already have a share of the district championship. We'll talk more about that coming up. As for the Bobcats, looking back on this season that just seemed to fly by, they started off committing a lot of turnovers and all kinds of mistakes against Abilene. Kind of the same scenario against Amarillo in 2 losses, but the first win, they showed a lot of character, and a lot of heart, trailing by as much as 10 to Abilene Cooper. They ended up winning 40-35 for the first win of the season, just like the 2024 season. And then we got to whoop a few people. I thought that's what we were getting through last week, but I was proven wrong. 49-21 lambasting of Belton. I've been trying to work in the word lambasting. Waco 48-6. Just destroyed the Waco Lions. And then on homecoming night, what a awesome night, what a great crowd. A loss, a very close one, which the Bobcats had the lead. 58-42 to Legacy to go 0-1 in district. 35-27 loss to Permian at Ratliff Stadium, and another heartbreaker. The Bobcats were very much in the game. They trailed by as much as 10 to Midland. They became the cardiac kids there for a minute. They came back and won 34-27 to get that first district win over the Midland Bulldogs. And then last week, very tough, 35-32, a 3-point lead and a 3-point win for the Bobcats. Caleb Holbert made some field goals, and that made the difference in the ball game. So the Bobcats' 2-game winning streak looking good, and this is a team they're playing tonight that, unlike the Bobcats, is not healthy, Arlen.
Yeah, and the Bobcats come in completely healthy. And the good thing is that that's the right time to come in, having been healthy, and they've done a lot with sports med, Coach Glass and Coach Todd down there getting our players ready to play back again. And look at this moon coming up, probably right here behind the band. Man. It's an incredible moon coming up. But you know what? Let's go, as we're talking, let's talk playoff scenarios. And I think Chad down on the sideline has that playoff scenario. Chad, you ready to go on down there? He is.
Hello, Chad. Where are you at there, buddy?
Yep.
Trust us.
So I can't hear him, but okay, well, we'll go back to him. But Chad is going to keep us updated tonight on the scenarios that are going to happen, what's going to go on. The El Paso teams are playing tonight in El Paso. One is playing, I think, tomorrow night. But Eastwood, we already know. Eastlake, I think is already in. And they should be good to go. And Chad is going to be able to tell us all about that.
We'll talk to him much. There he is.
There he is.
Hey, bud. All right.
Can't hear him.
Well, at least we took one step positive, and you know he's here. We see him.
Yeah, there he is.
That's a good.
Yeah, we're almost there. Hey, yeah.
Look at him talking to the camera.
So. Oh, there he is.
This is how
we can see him. Talk a little louder, Chad. You don't talk loud enough as it is.
Look at that wind.
Yeah. Is that wind?
I don't know.
Whipping the flags?
Looks like it's whipping his papers around.
Yep. Whipping the papers around. So we'll keep going with that.
Yeah. We'll get back. We'll get back with him. We're trying some new things tonight to really up our game. And sometimes you have little problems, bumps in the road. But overall, I think everything's cool. We'll talk to him coming up. You want to talk a little bit more about Frenship?
Yeah, we can talk about Frenship. Their quarterback, Quade Ferris, number 2, comes in averaging 294.2 yards passing per game. And rushes, he comes in rushing the ball too. So that's going to be something to watch. Now, their number 1 wide receiver, we understand, Chase Campbell, is out for the year.
Yeah.
So that may be a positive, that may be a negative. His running back, number 8, Braden Dunkerson, 47.3 yards per game in rushing. That's a great shot there of the moon coming up.
That's the Bobcat moon tonight.
Yep.
Look at the color on that. If you're watching this in 2050, 2075, 3000, there you go. It was a Bobcat moon on a Thursday night in West Texas.
That's right.
Hello to the future. The national anthem from the Bobcat Band, live from San Angelo Stadium.
Pledge of Allegiance by Student Council Officer Sadie Moreno. Please join me now for a moment of silence. As we quietly reflect, please keep in your thoughts our brave service members who are defending freedom worldwide. The brave members of the Customs and Border Protection guarding our nation's borders. Our first responders who risk their lives every day to keep us safe here at home. Please keep in your thoughts those who are victims of senseless violence and those who are fighting illness. Please remember all in attendance this evening, including the players, the coaches, the officials, and all who will be traveling after tonight's game. Thank you.
Let's go, Cats!
Tonight's officials, the back judge is Mo Smith, the field judge is Chuck Tapia, side judge Corbett Snow, line judge Josh Boynton, headline judge Matt Kirkham, umpire Burke Rudolph, referee Caleb Edwards. Angela Prayer, please report to the press box. Angela Prayer, please report to the press box.
Welcome back to San Angelo Stadium. Actually, we never went anywhere. Hope you enjoyed the fanfare of Friday night on a Thursday night here at San Angelo Stadium. The Pearl of the Concho got the full moon, and we have a showdown between your Central Bobcats and the Frenship Tigers, a team the Bobcats have not beaten in quite a while. The Frenship Tigers started off the season, though, with a loss. Coach Jay Northcutt's squad lost 30-7 to a team that we've seen a time or two in our past, the Byron Nelson squad, Trophy Club Nelson, as they are called. They also lost to McAllen Memorial 33-26. Got their first win over Legacy, not Midland Legacy. Lost to Lubbock Cooper 57-56. Midland Christian they beat 41-13.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm going through all our extra notes and stuff. Yeah, you know, we've seen them, and then of course they ran into South Lake Carroll.
And they played them a good game last year. They didn't the years we covered the games. It was kind of a blowout.
Yeah, it's interesting to watch those teams play and see those teams, and it's interesting to watch South Lake Carroll because, as we've said before, they don't just rebuild; they just reload.
Yeah, and that squad probably is the team that's going to win state this year.
Yeah,
one of the teams.
They're definitely going to be a team to reckon with.
District 2-6A play real fast. They beat Midland 42-31. Lost to Midland Legacy 45-42, just 3 points. Beat Odessa, then lost to Permian 38-25. And that was a dogfight too, as Permian pulled away toward the end of the game. The Midland Legacy game also was decided only by 3 points. So if not for 3 points and Permian holding strong, this could be the district champion again this year, but not so, coming in at 45-2-2, third place in district. The standings now for 2-6A. Permian sits at the top, Midland Legacy 3-1, Permian at 4-0 in district, Frenny at 2-2, Central at 2-2. The seeding is very important. Midland 1-3, Odessa at 0-4. So Jay Northcutt and his Friendship Tigers, not as dominant as they've been in the years past, but the reigning defending district champions are still plenty good, although they are hobbled with the quarterback with some injuries who is playing tonight, and their top wide receiver, Chase Campbell, who is out for the season. We should see Quade Ferris at quarterback. And the hometown crowd on senior night with the little Bobcats to follow. There are your San Angelo Central Bobcats. They've showed a lot of heart and resiliency this season. They've played from behind a few times and caught up and won the game. So you can't count them out of anything, and coming in on that 2-game winning streak gives them that head of steam to maybe get over the hump and beat this Friendship team, because whether or not we'll play them again next year, whether they go 5A or not, Arlen, this is a program-defining team. It's like Legacy or Lee and Permian. If you beat Friendship, you're back. You know, you beat one of the big three. Maybe tonight.
I'll turn my mic back on. Yeah, you've beaten. If they can come away with a win here tonight, this is a statement about what Coach Smith has done. Whenever he brought in this program, he wanted to make a stand. He wanted to make this something that San Angelo would be proud of, and by golly, they're doing it. And I'm sorry, this is one of the greatest traditions that I've seen. Here come the little Bobcats, and they are running out on the field. There's the little cheerleaders. There's the little football players. And to think about some of those kids that are out there on that field playing were little Bobcats at one point, and they had that option to run out there on the field with all the rest of them, and you and I know a couple of them personally.
Yeah, it's fun. Someday, they will be under the Friday night lights here at San Angelo Stadium, but that day is now for the kids in the orange uniforms and the white pants with those orange Riddell Speed Flex and Axiom helmets. Resplendent. Coach Mark Smith in his second year with the Bobcats. 2 district game wins, including the three-point win over Odessa High on the road. It was a 51-44 loss for the Bobcats against Friendship last year. And, you know, a close game that once again, we've played them close every year and haven't been able to beat them.
Yeah, and it's just been, you know, you talk about having to get over that hump. If they were to beat them tonight, they would definitely get them over that hump. It would also, you know, I'm not even going to get into playoff scenarios because Chad worked a lot on that, and we will eventually go down to him on the sideline where we can get him his take on it. But here's the flip.
Jacob Jackson is out there as one of the captains, along with Colton Hill and Jimmy Edwards. The Friendship Tigers in the white helmets with the tiger print. You see the coin toss there. It's as close as we've gotten to a coin toss. Close proximity.
Friendship won the toss. Yep, Friendship won the toss. They deferred to the second half.
So the Bobcat offense will get a chance to flex early on this Friendship team that players offensively and defensively lead in statistics in the entire Lubbock area. Mason Van Sickle, you see there. The Van Missile ready to go to finally beat Friendship. I know the seniors This is a special game for them. We didn't get Permian, didn't get Lee, but this is a signature win, and it would be a big one tonight in front of the hometown crowd on senior night in San Angelo. That wraps it up for the Zentex Remodeling pregame show. Remodel your bathroom in as little as one day with Zentex Remodeling Group, Zentex.com. And here are your officials tonight. Umpire Bert Rudolph, headline judge Matt Kirkham, line judge Josh Boynton, side judge Corbett Snow, field judge Chuck Tapia, back judge Mo Smith, and the man in the white hat, your referee in charge of the action, Caleb Edwards.
And out there with them is Coach Chant, Coach Baker, and Coach Smith. The AD, the assistant AD, head coach, and Coach Northcutt.
Jay Northcutt has been with Frenship for quite a while, and he has done a lot of winning while he's been there, including the district championship last season and a close loss to South Lake Carroll. Carroll beat him pretty bad in years previous, but not last season. So they had a great season in 2024. Not as many wins this year, but still a very dangerous football team.
Yeah, and they both come in, well, they're pretty evenly matched. We come in 5-4, they come in 4-5. They're 1-2 in district play. We're 1-2 in district play. So it's going to be. Wait, are we 1? I thought we were 2-2 in district play.
Huh? Yeah, 2-2.
They're 2-2 in
4-5,
district play.
2-2. We're 5-4, 2-2. We got a winning record.
Yeah. So.
And the Bobcats did make the playoffs. You know, that little detail.
So our stat is wrong there on the screen, but we'll get that fixed. And here we are about to kick off.
Schertz Landscape Company bringing you your kickoffs tonight. 2-6A finale for 2025, and the Frenship Tigers kick it off to your Bobcats. Jimmy Edwards, Gavin Johnson, Colton Hill, Jesse Smith, the return team.
Oh my gosh.
Here goes a big one. Across the 40, down around the 44-yard line.
And that was
nice
Jesse
return.
Smith.
Jesse Smith, and he has gotten a few nice returns this season. I think that was his best one. And that gives the Bobcats a Luke's Cage fighting Central Bobcat first down. That's what Coach Smith talked about as well, is making special teams count. Things like that.
Yeah, and that was, he got that at about the 2 or the 3. So a nice run back.
Colton Hill ran back a punt, and Gavin Johnson ran back a kickoff to take it to the house. Those are the 2 returns for scores on special teams, but a nice return from Jesse Smith, and on first down they throw, and it's incomplete.
Incomplete, but Colton had split both of those defenders, so if that was hit, he hit that he would take it to the house, because Colton is a speedster.
He makes plays happen. He handles the ball very well, and he's just very sneaky in the way he moves. He'll go under you, he'll go over you. Micah Smith, the quarterback, throwing left, and Micah completes his first pass of the game to Gabriel Garcia, and Baby G goes down around midfield. They're going to be, 3 yards short of the first down?
Yeah, they're going to be 3 yards short. Great. They gave him a padding. How much padding does he need there? So obviously they're coming out and they're throwing the ball, whereas normally they come out and they run the ball. So a little bit different take on what they're trying to do.
Xavion Johnson, the Z-Train, the sophomore in it, running back. He's joined by Darius Hewitt and Elijah Allen. We'll see all 3 of them tonight, but he is the top dog.
Coach had to call a timeout. Looked like they couldn't get them figured out. Colton was yelling at Baby G to get back off the line, and it looked like they were in, a 12 package there. So may have had a tight end on the other side. Early timeout though.
After the timeout, ball is at midfield. Your Central Bobcats having a word with the coaching staff. And the starting offense, of course, Micah Smith, the junior at quarterback. Johnson, Allen, and Hewitt will run the ball. Jimmy Edwards, Gabriel Garcia, Gavin Johnson, Colton Hill, and Jesse Smith, the receiving corps. Braden Suter on the left at tackle. Israel Martinez on the right. Ethan Boyd, Christian McAllister, the guards. Parker Havercroft snaps the ball to Micah Smith on 3rd and 3. Throws, and it is caught in bounds.
Kasner Stribling, number 81.
And the tie end, Kasner Stribling, gives the Bobcats a fresh set of downs. It's Smith to Stribling. We got to talk to Mr. Stribling and tight end Judson Bright on Concho Sports Bobcats Insider Tuesday night with Coach Smith. Good kids.
Oh, yeah, incredible kids. Great to talk to. Got to talk to Z-Train also.
There he is, staring us down. The Z-Train, there he is. Xavion Johnson turns his back and just pushes for about 3 more yards. Once he had some contact there with the secondary for the Frenship Tigers. And Xavion starting off strong tonight. Luke's Cage fighting Central Bobcats first down.
Yeah, and we're going to thank Ann Diamond. She is keeping our stats for us tonight. Micah already has 22 yards passing.
Baby G and Stribling, his first 2 targets tonight. Colton Hill coming in motion. Johnson finds the hole and will fall forward into the Angelo MRI red zone.
Yeah, he just fell forward. If it hadn't been that, he would have been, I talked to him after the show and was saying, I love to watch him run because he trucks people. He doesn't just run at them, he runs over them.
Yeah, he doesn't mind contact at all. The more he gets hit, the harder he runs. He stands to the left of Smith, and guess who gets the carry? Spins out of one tackle, steps out of another. And a Luke's Cage first down. Xavion Johnson does it again. He went down around the 10. They're going to make them stop him tonight.
Yeah, they're going to make him, and here's where it gets a little frightening. That working on the passing game. So now you're inside the red zone. You're inside the San Angelo MRI red zone. We'll see if they throw.
They can get a first down. So 1st and 10 at the 11. A Luke's Cage first down to the 2-yard line.
And who am I kidding? That is going to be, is that another first down?
They have to get to the 1 for a first down. It's on the 2.
It's on the 2, okay. So he almost got us another 1st and goal from the 1.
I think we just give him the keys.
Yeah, whenever you're driving, just go ahead and drive on. Great atmosphere tonight. It is wrapped all the way around. This crowd is wrapped all the way around this bottom bowl.
Could be the final game this team plays together at San Angelo Stadium. Touchdown!
Yeehaw! Play the fight song.
Z-Train, baby. Xavion Johnson from 2 yards out, and the Bobcats are on the board with 8:33 to go in the first quarter. And it's an Alpha Paving Bobcat touchdown. Zay Johnson getting it done tonight. So Micah Smith completed 2 passes, 1 for a first down, and Johnson did the rest.
Caleb Holbert coming up, and he was perfect last week, and those 3 field goals that he made, or extra points that he made, were the reason why we won the game.
Texas Farm Bureau, Tom Green County. Extra point from Holbert is good. 8:33 to go.
And there goes the lights.
A nice return from Jesse Smith and a touchdown from the Z-Train. 7-0 Bobcats. We'll be back after this. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
First Community Federal Credit Union's Platinum Visa is a giant of a credit card. With great
Okay, look at the screen, see if it's moving. You're not plugging in.
First Community's Platinum Visa is the card for you. With security as a high priority, you can lock your card in case it's lost, stolen, or just for use. So be smart and make sure you have your credit union's
They got me. They got me. I hear myself.
Pain is
Welcome back to San Angelo Stadium. You're watching the Central Bobcats on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union here on Senior Night. And a 2-6A showdown as the Bobcats lead the Frenship Tigers. 8:33 to go in the first. 7-0. Savion Johnson on a 2-yard run. Caleb Holbert with the extra point to have the Bobcats up by 7. And here's Holbert with the Shirts Landscape Company kickoff. Will be returned from the 14-yard line. One-on-one, and a nice solo tackle brings him down to the 21-yard line. Didn't get very far. And you can hear the crowd here at San Angelo Stadium, quite large. Frenship, they didn't travel as well as other teams in the district had.
Well, and it's a Thursday night game, right, so that may play a little bit into it.
It's Chad wanting to talk to us right now. I heard his mic was on.
Yeah, I think the sideline mic is on.
Just to let y'all know, the sideline mic is on. It's hot. Now it's not. Cool. Not that anybody would say anything dumb in between.
Well, no, precautions there.
8:27 on a Luke's Cage first down, and a bullet is caught down at the 33-yard line.
That drive went 56 yards, 2 passes for 22 yards, 5 carries for 37 yards. And we appreciate Ann Diamond keeping us up on that. She's going to give us all kinds of little tidbits tonight.
There's the bootleg to the near side. And smashed at the 27-yard line.
And he looks like he's running a little gingerly out there. Got a brace on the knee.
His name is Quade Ferris, and he has had some injury problems. His favorite target is out tonight and will be out for the rest of the season.
Yeah,
Chase Campbell.
Yep.
Yes, he is out. He's one of their big weapons. They work well together.
And he is going to come up. Are they calling it a first down? Yep, they called it a first down, so he got just enough to pick up that first down.
Chase Campbell was averaging 127 yards a game. Hayden Wilson, 78 receiving yards a game. He's number 2 is Aiden McClure, 62 yards a game. Chase Campbell brings the pressure. He steps in front of the pressure and avoids it. Then throws short, caught up the sideline, and a huge collision between Braden Dunkerson and Noah Rogers.
And Noah Rogers is asking for a sub out. He got nailed.
And that's where you really appreciate those Speed Flex helmets, because that was a heck of a collision.
Yeah, and Noah Rogers was running off the field. And they're going to have a conversation about this.
Okay.
But he was running off the field, and they snapped the ball. I mean, they can do that, but I think they're going to get him for offsides.
You see Bryson Sanders
on the white hat. There he is. Roughing the passer on us. Okay. Well, that's the first penalty of the night.
Alibis restoration and solo flag. 6:53 on the clock. 7-0 Bobcats in the lead here in the first. Throwing, and a nice catch inside the Angelo MRI red zone. About 3 Bobcats closed in on him, including Bryson Sanders. Nonetheless, it's a first down.
Yeah, and they are going to go fast. Now here's the game where the gamesmanship comes in. If they sub, we have a right to sub. So that's some of the gamesmanship that you are going to see tonight.
Throwing inside the 15, caught and gang tackled again. That's Quade Ferris, second completion, third completion of the night.
That's Peyton Archibald, number 18, catching that ball, and he just laid down in the soft spot of that zone, right where those backers blitzed from.
Quade Ferris on 2nd and 5. Bobcats close Wilson in on him. He completes a pass inside the 5, and if not for Bryson Sanders, that would be a touchdown for Haley Wilson.
And we may have a track meet here tonight. You never know.
Wilson averages 78 yards a game.
Ferris
Ferris cuts inside, and he finds just enough room to get to the end zone, despite Jacob Jackson putting a hit on him as he crossed the goal line, and that's a touchdown, an Alpha Pavey touchdown for the Frenship Tigers. Wade Ferris does it on his own for the touchdown.
Brady Dunkerson down there motioning toward the central sidelines, doing a muscle move there.
That's okay.
So I don't know that I'd be flexing this early in the game, but
I like it. We are tied. The extra point is good. Extra points tonight brought to you by Texas Farm Bureau, Tom Green County. Tied at 7, 5:47 to go. Both teams scored on their opening possessions. We'll see if the Bobcats can answer after this. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
Pain is never planned, and recovery time is never convenient. The last thing you want to do is wait for answers. At Angelo MRI, you are more than a number. We can get you results within 24 hours at a price you can afford. So when you need to get back into the game fast, tell your doctor you want to go to Angelo MRI. We hope you don't need us this season. But in case you do, remember, it's your health, your choice, your MRI.
Welcome back to San Angelo Stadium here in the Pearl of the Concho. We have a good one going on tonight. Bobcats football presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Tied at 7 between the Bobcats and the Frenship Tigers with 5:47 to go in the first period of play. As Frenship kicks off, the Schertz Landscape Company kickoff, courtesy of Samuel Miller, the junior, and it will bounce out the back of the end zone for the touchback. So the Bobcats on their second possession of the night will start from the 25, moving left to right. They very methodically moved down the field and scored. Xavion Johnson did the brunt of the work, though. Once they softened him up with a few passes, and he took over from that point. They're going to make him stop him. They're going to have to account for him all night. And then what happens when the receivers get hot? That's what we hope. That's what the Bobcat Nation would like to see. Luke's Cage, first down. With Jimmy Edwards in motion. They all bunch up together, and it is picked off. 30, 20, 15, out around the 12-yard line. Intercepted by Frenship. Where did he go?
he just overthrew everybody.
Jackson Thomas with the interception for the Frenship Tigers, and that sets them up with a Luke's Cage first down at the 12. Jackson Thomas picks off the Micah Smith pass.
First down for Concho.
5:36 on the clock, tied at 7 here in the 2-6A finale for 2025. The defending district champions, who are battle-tested, as are the Central Bobcats, trying to win the final one in this district anyway, but they'll both be heading to the playoffs.
Well, everybody, flags from everybody.
Second Olivas Restoration Solar Flag of the evening.
False start on them. That's going to be their first penalty.
It's still first down.
Still first down. So it is first and goal from the 15.
Brian Sandoval is area 51, right in the middle at nose guard. Throwing short left to the slot receiver, and he'll get to the sideline, but Mason Van Sickle zeroes in on him and gets him out of bounds about the original line of scrimmage. These guys have traditionally been fast.
Yeah, and it looks like they're stealing some plays out of Midland's playbook. Oh, hit him in a bad spot. Hit him right in the hands.
He'll be beating himself up for that one. Isaiah Gilliam, the junior, the intended receiver that time from Ferris.
And he had one person to beat. That would have been caught.
So it'll be 3rd down and 10. From the 10-yard line. If the Bobcats could hold them to a field goal, that would be a victory here. Against a team that's been hard to stop for years for the Bobcats. They've come so close, though. Ferris.
Got him.
Got him! Down he goes. Was that Riley Onis?
Believe that was Mr. Onis himself.
Riley
number 99.
Onis, like a man possessed, hits the sack. And the Bobcats flex.
And this brings up 4th and 18. We're gonna see a field goal attempt here. And the Bobcats have been really close to blocking a couple of these this year. Matter of fact, they blocked an extra punt, or an extra point last week. Golly.
Onis at left defensive end. Now they look to the sideline and think we're going to have a timeout. Well, he's fired up. He's talking. They're going to have a word with Coach Jacob Martin, the defensive coordinator.
Yeah, and Coach Northcutt looked like it may have been somebody didn't realize that they were going to go for an extra point. Field goal, thank you.
It's 4th and 18 from the 18-yard line. We'll keep it here. I want to remind you that this broadcast is presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Be sure and thank the advertisers for making this broadcast possible, and check out why First Community is the #1 local auto lender with great rates on new, used, or refinanced autos and a variety of payment options that can help make your payments fit your budget. So be smart, bank smart. Apply online, onecfcu.org, or just call 325-653-1465. Rates and terms based on approved credit. And the field goal attempt from 35 yards, angled slightly to the right. I think a 25-yarder is the longest that Samuel Miller has made this season.
And that one's good.
That one. They, according to Max Preps, and they're not right all the time, they've only attempted and made 2 field goals. But that could be misinformation, so don't take that as gospel. What is the truth? The Frenship Tigers have taken their first lead of the game with 4:28 to go here in the first quarter at St. Angelo Stadium. It's 10-7. Miller nails the field goal to give the Tigers the lead. We're back after this. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
Deep discounts and low prices on all 2025s in stock. 2026 vehicles are rolling in, and we're forced to start our 2025 year-end clearance event now. Get $12,000 off this new 2025 GMC Sierra. $12,000 off. Or save $5,000 off this new 2025 GMC Acadia. Deep discounts, low prices during our 2025 year-end clearance event. Only at Mitchell Buick GMC, your hometown dealer.
Welcome back to St. Angelo Stadium. Frenship leads your Central Bobcats 10-7. And the Schertz Landscape Company kickoff from Samuel Miller and the Frenship Tigers will be a touchback. And the Bobcats can try it again on offense. They scored rather efficiently on their first drive of the evening. On the second drive, Micah Smith picked off. The Bobcat D held strong, though. They didn't break, and the Frenship Tigers had to settle for a 35-yard field goal from Samuel Miller to give them the lead.
Yeah, and I think they maybe picked up 1 first down. No, they didn't pick up the first down at all on that drive.
Throwing left, caught right around a defender, spins out of another to the 30-yard line. It's going to be about a 5-yard gain for the Bobcats on the completion.
Is that Jimmy? Jimmy Edwards, yeah, number 18.
Jimmy's getting some moves.
He is. Hit that X button.
Hanging around Colton Hill. Their little comedy show they have that we saw at Shenanigans.
Yep.
Clock under 4 minutes to go in the first. 10-7 Frenship. Hill and Edwards on the near side, along with Kasner Stribling, the tight end, who goes in motion. He has a completion tonight. Smith throwing left.
Is that caught? It would be right at the sticks if he's caught. Yep, that's a first down.
Good spot and a first down for the Bobcats.
And I think Micah kind of just sidearmed that. Kind of dropped that shoulder down and threw a little sidearm fastball there.
Gavin Johnson, the junior, number 11, will go wide to the left. Hill Edwards to the right. At running back, it's Elijah Allen. Savion got the first score of the evening. Judson Bright, the other tight end besides Stribling. They like to line them up, and they're going to run right by them. And those blocking tight ends played a big part in that Luke's Cage first down from Elijah Allen.
And that's another Luke's Cage for fighting Bobcat first down.
Judson Bright and Kasner Stribling. Very tough when they're blocking. Stribling at 220 pounds. Bright at 220 pounds.
And those boys are tall.
They sure are.
Oh, look at this.
On the left side, Allen cutting back this way. And Elijah, he's into Frenship territory.
And they have got that bus, and they are driving it. Elijah Allen, that nasty combination of those three in the backfield. D-Train, Z-Train, and
E-Train.
E-Train, yep. We'll be leaving the Barnhof here pretty soon.
2:34. Trailing by 3. The handoff hit immediately. Nice hit by Noah Lopez, the senior linebacker.
And one of the captains, and that will stop that streak of first downs. 2:16 left.
In the Lubbock area, offensively and defensively, they have a lot of players that lead statistically just about everything. A very solid football team. 2nd and 12, 45-yard line.
Number 36, Cannon Richardson's showing he's going to come with a blitz.
They give Micah just enough time to throw on the slant to Edwards, and in tight coverage, it's in and out of his hands. Incomplete.
It's going to bring up 3rd and 12.
Big third down for the Bobcats. Having marched down there and scored and looked very good on their first drive, a turnover on the second. They can't afford to fall behind 10 points to this team.
Elijah Allen still in the backfield. You got Baby G, Hill, Edwards on this side.
Parker Havercroft snapping the ball, looking fierce. Smith has time, going long.
That's
incomplete.
And no pass interference anywhere.
In double coverage, Jimmy Edwards couldn't make the reception.
And we do have a flag on the play. Is it going to be roughing? Oh, wow. Yeah.
Ethan Gordon looks happy.
Personal foul, roughing the passer.
27.
So number 27, so that was Noah Lopez.
Hey, I got to say, the camera work is awesome tonight. You can see the happiness on Ethan Boyd's face.
Oh, yeah.
Like, yeah, it's against them.
Yep.
The glee.
Well, so that lets both teams know, both teams have picked up the roughing the passer penalty. Lets them both know that they're not going to let them get away with hitting late.
Havercroft stares down the defense, snaps it to Micah, who throws complete. Boy.
Jesse Smith.
Jesse Smith's having a heck of a game tonight.
He is. Another receiver that we hadn't called in a long time, but don't understand why Micah is throwing it sidearm. Normally he's up over the shoulder and throwing.
You're right about that. He may be trying to become Brett Favre.
Or he may be, he's realized, you know, that he got a bunch of passes knocked down last week. Maybe he's realized that if he goes to that sidearm throw, they can't knock him down as hard.
Micah's going to throw, and
that was a miscommunication there.
Very far away from Jimmy Edwards near the goal line.
Yeah, and again he threw a little sidearm.
Edwards a little frustrated. Boy, he made some great catches against Odessa Permian. That was his best as far as amazing catches go.
We need to put this ball in the end zone right here.
It is 2nd and 10 from the 13.
And that's the B train in the backfield. Darius Hewitt, he's going to take the pitch.
And Hewitt is hit and brought down after a gain, though. Marcelo Trevino, the senior linebacker, made the stop that time on Darius Hewitt.
Got back to the line of scrimmage. So it's going to bring up 3rd and 10, 41 seconds left in this first quarter.
You see on your screen Israel Martinez, number 72. Micah has Darius Hewitt standing to his right. Hill in motion, play action fake. And there's interception number 2. This time it's in the end zone. He was trying to hit Colton Hill, I believe, and the pass is picked off by number 23, Jackson Thomas, the senior.
Yeah, he's just not coming over the top. He's throwing, and he double clutched that one.
First down from Frenship at the 20.
So once again, the turnover ends a Central drive, although this one wasn't as damaging. It didn't give them the ball inside the red zone.
No, but 14 seconds left. They need, here in this first quarter, this defense needs to rise to the occasion right here and take one back from them.
14 seconds to go in the first quarter. 10-7 Frenship. Throws in incomplete. He tried to hook up with Hayden Wilson that time.
Bryson Sanders could have taken that one to the house. He was playing the man like you're supposed to, but had he looked up, he could have caught that one. That one went wild.
2nd down and 10. Ferris throws to the far side, and he'll get out past the 20-yard line.
And that'll be the end of the first quarter.
Ferris throws to Isaiah Gilliam, the junior who made that stop or made that reception. And that did end the first quarter. It's 10-7. You have a good one going, but it's 2-6A. They're all good. This one's special on senior night as the little Bobcats look on. At the end of one, it's 10-7 Frenship. We're back at San Angelo Stadium right after this. You're watching the Central Bobcats of Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
At Schertz Landscape, we care about the quality of trees that you put in your landscape. Therefore, we grow our trees here locally in the Concho Valley. As a certified arborist, I not only care about the quality of your tree being planted, but I am also qualified as a tree risk assessor. I can evaluate the health of an older tree or the risk that it may have to you and your property. Come see us at Schertz Landscape, where we care about the quality of your trees.
Welcome back to San Angelo Stadium. You're watching the Central Bobcats on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. I'm Darren Prater. Arlen Ponder is alongside, and as always, we like being your wingmen on Friday nights. Even though it's Thursday night, it's a Friday night feel. Historic game tomorrow night for the district championship on Concho Sports Network. Big event as the Chiefs take on Andrews right here at San Angelo Stadium. That will be tomorrow. Big one tonight at 2-6.
Got him.
And there's a sack, swung to the turf, and dropped near the 10-yard line.
That's Davis Darby.
That was Davis Darby. Hello. He just got introduced to Davis Darby.
And that makes it 4th and 17? 18. 4th and 18. Great job. And he's pumped.
So Onez has a sack. Davis Darby has a sack. We got to meet him at Shenanigans too.
Sure did.
Nice parents. We watch our broadcast, and we do appreciate that.
And Darby is a D-back, so he came in there hot.
Seen a lot on the special teams coverage. Short punt, and the Bobcats will have a Luke's Cage first down inside the Frenship 40-yard line.
And that is something you very rarely see. Colton got trucked. I don't think I've ever seen Colton get trucked.
Bobcats will start at the 40-yard line.
Did you see who was responsible?
I did not. I was still in shock that Colton, as mean as he is, got trucked.
Baby G Garcia on the return that time, 11-13.
Do we want to go down to Chad?
You want to talk to us?
Hey,
Yeah,
how you
man.
doing?
Hey, look at you.
Hey,
Yeah, we got you, brother. What's going on?
We saw Rover Noah Rogers, number 2, with his without his helmet on the sideline after he just visited the medical team after the head-to-head hit during the first drive of the game. I would assume he's probably out, but he does not have his helmet in hand.
Davion Johnson on the carry. Well, we got equipment problem.
Well, and he was saying that Noah was on the sideline without his helmet. So that may be a telltale sign for tonight.
I couldn't hear him, man. You know my hearing's not the best, bro.
Yeah.
I thought he said somebody's helmet was broken.
Yeah, well, sure, their helmet's broken.
Man.
Z-Train again.
Spins. And when he spins, he covers about 4 yards. It takes 2 people with him.
Well, you know, he wasn't in on that last drive. I was looking to see if maybe he was on the sideline, if something was going on, but he looks to be okay. Maybe just giving him a rest. He does have 39 yards already on the night.
This is not the end. The Bobcats have playoffs to think about after this one, but this will be a special win, a program-defining win, because we won't see these guys in district again soon.
No, realignment's coming up, and we will see what's cut off. They do have that new school up there in Frenship.
And it throws and it hits the turf.
Again, it's high. It's going to bring up 4th and 9. 9:48.
Let's see if they send Holbert in. The punt, no, they're going to go for it.
They're at least going to line up like they're going to go for it. Nobody in the backfield.
I'm thinking they will.
Tigers will take a timeout.
That will leave them with 1, the Bobcats with 2. 9:48
Second charge timeout of the night.
In the half, 10-7. Frenship leads this 2-6A finale here on senior night. We're back after this. You're watching the Central Bobcats on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
This is where we live, a place where trucks are the backbone of our lifestyle, as essential as a roof over our head and clothes on our back. When having a truck is essential, you should drive a Tundra from Mitchell Toyota. A Toyota Tundra is a formidable combination of power, space, technology, safety, fuel efficiency, reliability, and value retention. Plus, it's a great-looking truck. Come see us at Mitchell Toyota, where we put the deal back in dealership.
Welcome back to San Angelo Stadium. 9:48 to go here in the first half. 10-7. Frenship Tigers lead your Central Bobcats. 4th and 9. After the second Frenship timeout of the half, Bobcats back out on the field, and we have an Olivas Restoration and Solar flag.
It's going to be a false start, but okay.
That's a 5-yard penalty.
It's a 5-yard
penalty. 4th down.
Still 4th down. That was number 21 was flexing there. Hudson Page was kind of flexing like he was coming.
He is dangerous, Hudson Page.
And Coach Smith rolling the dice here again.
Here we go. 4th down. And there's the catch. It will be short of the first down. Jesse Smith making the catch.
It's going to be short by about 4 yards.
Yeah, down to 32. Needed the 28, so it will turn over on downs. And the Frenship D flexes. The Bobcats, on their last few possessions, haven't looked very good at all. Davion Johnson being the one bright, shining moment. star for now.
And Micah came out. I don't remember him throwing that sidearm the way he's throwing now. So maybe whenever that roughing the passer, he took a hit and may have.
You may be right about that, because I was thinking, I hope it's not due to him being hurt. Ferris, speaking of hurt,
steps up in the pocket.
He knows it's a hurt sport. So with the brace on, there he goes. And 2 Bobcats will close in on him and stop him just past the 40.
And he was scampering.
Just inside the 40, but it's down at the 38. Second and 5. They send Chase. Well, that's not Chase Campbell, excuse me. Chase Campbell is out. That was Hayden Wilson they sent in motion. Excuse me.
And that was a little hitch. Little hitch route. He was wide open on that, but they just, Ferris just whiffed one there.
That brings up third down. 35, just under 9 minutes to go.
All right, guys, you got me up there?
Yeah, we got you.
Oh, my goodness, that's so much better.
It's caught, then you get to the
all right, guys.
He got the first down, yep.
By almost a yard. And a good spot. And that will be a loose cage first down. Sophomore Peyton Archibald with the reception to move the sticks for Frenship.
He's going to be down at the 47, 8:33 and counting. He's going to bring up second down and 3. Second down and 2, sorry.
Clock at 8:22. Ferris, he likes to throw those short passes, and when they're in space, they get a lot more yards than from where they caught it. That time, the target, Neil Woodman, and sophomore Woodman goes out of bounds.
And they are just giving them a lot of cushion, so he's able to meet, the old West Coast offense, the dink and dunk kind of passes.
Yeah, right. They've had a lot of success with that.
And another drop pass. Number 1 just dropped it, Hayden Wilson.
So incomplete. Bobcats going to switch out some personnel here. Aiden Perez is in. That's number 45. On the left side, Oscar Herrera.
Second down and 10.
Onez is on the right on that 3-man front. Again, throwing short. And then yards after the catch makes a difference. And he got quite a few that time. Isaiah Gilliam, the junior. Mason Van Sickle, part of the guys that brought him down. You see him right there.
Another first down.
And they are moving the ball at will. That's Graydon Dunkerson. They are moving it at a methodic pace. They're not trying to get real fancy or anything. It's just very workmanlike from Frenship. Jay Northcutt, he's a heck of a coach, and he's been here for a while. He's had a lot of success, including that district championship last season. Ferris again throws short. And the second defender gets him. Troy Sabalos gets him down short of the first.
Freshman number 10, Bryson Sanderson. Golly, Sanders. Bryson Sanders.
Not to be confused with Brian Sandoval. Left side for Frenship. Neil Woodman. Thrown backwards by the Bobcat D. Jacob Jackson, along with Reed Noble. Onez has a sack tonight. Davis Darby has his first, I think it's his first sack.
It's going to bring up third and 1, 6:58 and counting.
Bobcats look real good on their first offensive drive. Defense has played pretty good. Haven't allowed any big plays, but they really don't try that many. Not yet, anyway. Just like that.
Caught for another first down.
And down as Ferris completes it to Neil Woodman again.
on the catch.
I think JJ's out there, number 8. He's limping.
Yeah, the Bobcats.
Well, and here's where the gamesmanship comes up, because they subbed, we can sub. So they want to go fast, but as long as they sub, we can sub.
Has plenty of time, throws the middle, completes it, and about 5 yards more after the catch. Down at the 5-yard line is Peyton Archibald. And in the Angelo MRI red zone, it's a Luke's Cage 1st and goal for Frenship. Ferris to Archibald.
He gets nowhere and cuts back.
And finds daylight for the Alpha Paving touchdown. He was going to find a way. Braden Dunkerson with the score, and there's a flag down. Yep. Blaine Belcher almost had him. He shook him. And he gets the score. The Bobcats are going to find themselves in a hole here if they don't get something going offensively.
Waiting to see what the call was on that.
Did somebody do one of the shenanigans penalties?
I think it may have been.
After the touchdown, it was a dead ball foul for unsportsmanlike conduct, spiking the ball. The touchdown is good. The penalty will be enforced on the ensuing kickoff.
Well, he explained it quite well.
He explained it quite well, and I believe that was that'll count as his first of the night.
Referee is Caleb Edwards tonight. Obviously, he works out.
I don't know about that.
The Ed Hockley of 2-6A. And the extra point
is no good.
Well, that's a bit of a break. Extra points for Texas Farm Bureau Tom Green counting. No good. 16-7 with 5:58 to go. Frenship in the lead in this 2-6A senior night finale at San Angelo Stadium. We're back after this. You're watching the Central Bobcats on Concho Sports, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
San Angelo, it's time to invest in your home and protect your future. Olivas Restoration and Solar, your trusted partner in roofing, solar, insulation, and fencing. Call Olivas Restoration and Solar today for your free consultation.
Deep discounts and low prices on all 2025s in stock. 2026 vehicles are rolling in. We're forced to start our 2025 year-end clearance event now. Get this 2025 GMC Terrain. You could pay only $29,999. Or this 2025 Buick Envista. You could pay $21,999. Deep discounts and low prices during our 2025 year-end clearance event. Only at Mitchell Buick GMC, your hometown
Samuel
dealer.
Miller will tee it up. Frenship.
Welcome back to Bobcat football here on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. A little bit of in-depth on what was going on and what's on the line here for both sides here tonight. Obviously, the winner of this game will receive the 3 seed in the playoffs with the going to the 4th seed. But then here's what it looks like for Central. There's about 4 different scenarios as to what could happen based on the results of the games and the games that we are watching tonight. Of course, if the Bobcats lose, they'll play at El Paso Eastwood, who is on bye this week after going 9-1 on the season. If the Bobcats win and El Paso Coronado wins, the Bobcats will be hosting Coronado here at San Angelo Stadium. And of course, if the Bobcats win and Pebble Hills and Coronado both lose, the Bobcats will be playing Pebble Hills at either a neutral site or they'll flip for home and home. That'll be determined at a later date. And of course, if the Bobcats win and Pebble Hills win and Coronado loses, the Bobcats will play at Pebble Hills. So kind of a lot on line here. Basically, a win puts you in a better spot than not.
Chad Miller on the sideline. Thank you very much, Chad. Appreciate it. Back to the action.
Z-Train couldn't go anywhere there.
Well, he driving back that time. Hudson Page was a part of that. And he is the defensive leader on this team. 5:38 and counting here in the second. Frenship leads it 16-7. Here's the Z train, and they are not going to let him get anything that time. He won't even get the line of scrimmage. That's going to be a yard loss.
No, he picked up one.
Or did he?
They gave him one, yep.
They are, like I said, making him stop him.
Flag on the play.
See how long the discussion lasts. It was quite long last week.
And they're saying back us up, so whatever that was, probably going to be a hold.
Holding. Offense number 88. That's a 10-yard penalty from the previous spot.
Judson
it's
Bright.
still second down.
10-yard penalty, so it's going to bring up 2nd and 20. No, I'm sorry, 2nd and 12. No.
Second down.
2nd and 22. Wow.
Well, you might not try and get all of that at once when you have thrown a couple of interceptions. There you go. Don't panic.
Z-Train just not able to, but he's still driving that pile.
Yeah. He just turned it into a scrum. We have a rugby match.
Yep. So that's going to bring up 3rd and 16.
Braden Suter, number 74, you see there on the screen. Senior offensive lineman at 265 pounds.
Third down.
Of course, Ethan Boyd is a big guy, 290. Havercroft snapping the ball, 275. Third down, 16 for the Bobcats. They were showing blitz, now they'll back off as Micah looks to the sideline.
This Frenship defense has risen to the occasion here.
Yes, they have, as Micah's running for his life. He gets the pass off, caught, and dropped. No, did he hang on to it?
He hung on
got
to it. Yep, he
Way to
got
go,
it.
Jimmy Edwards.
Jimmy Edwards.
That's
first down.
Frenny territory.
And Micah able to scramble out and on the run hit.
One thing this Bobcat team has not done is panic when they have fallen behind. Maybe the first 2 weeks you don't count as much, but they've been very calm and collective when trailing, and they've caught up a few times.
Yeah, very blue-collar-ish. They just take it and take what you're going to give them.
Darius Hewitt is in, and he goes down around the 44-yard line.
Going to be 2nd down and about 7. 3:30.
Second quarter here, 16-7. Okay, I thought I was going crazy, and I've been in shock the last couple of plays. Because the scoreboards both said 17-7. But we said 16-7, and you said it was extra point was no good.
Oh, and look at that. Look at that.
Darius Hewitt. He can do it. 30-yard line, and that is a loose cage. Fighting Central Bobcats first down. Don't think that the Z train is the only train.
And Ethan Boyd having to sub out. Nice catch by Micah. He was off to the side. He had to catch it.
There you see 75 Ethan Boyd like, yeah, my hat's gone.
Yeah, well, you can't play, so once it's off, it's off. And you're done. Which I always think is unfair if you're in the middle of the pile and you lose your hat and they flag you for participating.
Micah hands off. He's trying to backtrack. It looked like he stumbled a little bit around the line of scrimmage. Darius Hewitt again. He's upended around the 30-yard line.
Picks up 1. It's going to be 2nd and 9, 2:30 and counting in this first half.
Looked like he kind of hung his foot trying to go right and stumbled a bit.
Well, he slipped in the backfield, and it's been hot today. It was in the 90s today, and then it got, it's cooling down tonight. So you're going to get some turf monster action going on out there.
Smith hands off, and immediately down he goes. That's Darius Hewitt again. He just, I don't know.
Well, he went down to save his hide, I think, because that was one of those that, and that is the 2-minute rest and relaxation timeout.
Oh, tranquility and refocus time.
Tranquility-based timeout. How's that?
Yes.
Yep.
All right. We have a good one. 2-6A finale, senior night, 16-7. 2 minutes to go in the half. We're back after this. You're watching the Bobcats on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal. Ready to you.
see Frenship be.
Can he do it? 10. Welcome back to San Angelo Stadium, concluding our 2-minute tranquility timeout. 2 minutes to go in the half, 16-7. Frenship leads San Angelo Central. And the Bobcats haven't looked near as good offensively since their first drive, where they marched down there and scored a touchdown. Been very inconsistent since then, except for the ground game. The Hill on the pitch, and now he pitches it right back on the reverse to Gavin Johnson. He is tripped up as he gets inside the 35. Gavin Johnson, the junior. Smith to Hill to Johnson.
All of that for a bunch of nothing.
Yeah, much ado about nothing.
Yep. I think maybe they gave him a yard on that one. So it's going to be 4th and 12, 137. Yeah, try to double reverse there. Somebody bring out a golf cart and run around out there.
Get some thinking about it.
Got an emu out on the field.
They've been very disciplined on defense. As far as when they have a chance to make contact and tackle, they don't miss a lot. They're showing blitz from this near side. And yes, he has that dog in him. Cannon Richardson, the junior, and he's not going to blitz right now because there's a timeout.
Coach Smith is going to take that timeout very wisely. Let that, see what their defense is, set it up, let it go, and then take it down to see what you're going to do. It's 4th and 12. Let's see what they're going to do. Ball's on the 33-yard line.
So during the timeout, we will let you know. Our broadcast is presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Also want to thank all of our sponsors, including Luke's Cage, Alpha Paving, Shirts Landscape Company, and Bobcat fans. Want to let you know, if you're in the market for a new car or truck, go see the folks at Mitchell Automotive Group. That's Mitchell Toyota on Knickerbocker Road, Mitchell Buick GMC on Sherwood Way. I'm telling you heard about it on Concho Sports Network. Darren Prater, Arlen Ponder, and the Concho Sports crew. With Thursday night football with a Friday night feel. Tomorrow night it's Lakeview Andrews. It's been 30 years since the Chiefs have won the district championship. They could make history here tomorrow night. You'll see it live on Concho Sports. Playoff-bound Bobcats trailing Frenship. With 1:09 to go in the half now.
And tomorrow night's going to be fun here too. Got Andrews and Lakeview. Oh, we're going to see Caleb Holbert here.
4th and 12 from the 33. It's a 50-yarder.
And it's good.
Does he have the leg this
it's
time?
It's good.
He does. Caleb Holbert shows everybody, yeah, I may have been short on a few, but I've got the leg strength. Let me show you. And Caleb Holbert.
Look at that.
50.
Right down the middle.
And that puts the Bobcats within 6, thanks to Holbert. Making it when we needed it the most here in the first with 1:03 to go. We're back after this. You're watching the Bobcats on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
Damon Bell Photography and Drone Services for all your photo and video needs. Call 325-245-9663. Oh, and we also do sports. Call today.
First,
a festive night at San Angelo Stadium with Concho Sports Network. Bobcat football is presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. I'm Darren Prater. Arlen Ponder is alongside. And we have a good 2-6A finale here with the little Bobcats and senior night and a huge crowd here in the Pearl of the Concho tonight. With 1:03 to go in the half, the Frenship Tigers lead your Central Bobcats 16-10. Caleb Holbert nailed a 50-yard field goal to get the Bobcats within 6. And he is out to kick it off, the Shirts Landscape Company kickoff.
And I believe that is a career high for Caleb. And he pumps that up and puts it right through the back of the end zone.
Shirts Landscape Company kickoff. results in a touchback, and that's going to be a Luke's Cage first down for the Frenship Tigers. Ferris, over 2,600 yards passing this season. Coming into the game, he'd thrown 24 touchdowns, 7 interceptions this season. And he is hobbled, but he is still able to play quite well. He did score a touchdown tonight, and he's done a great job leading this Frenship offense down the field when they needed to after the Bobcats took an early lead.
Well, if he is hobbled, I would sure hate to see him when he's got both his wheels running.
Yeah. Chase Campbell is out. He has 5 touchdown receptions, so he's their razzle-dazzle guy, but they have others.
Oh, and who?
To throw that.
I think Area 51 may have got a little hand on that.
Brian Sandoval, the nose guard.
There was no down lineman. Area 51 was running a little bit of a stunt. What? Personal foul.
What?
Roughing the passer again? So
Yard penalty from the previous spot and an automatic first down.
It's an automatic first down for them.
Just under a minute to go in the half.
Had a good stop, had everything going, and just once again a dumb penalty.
We'll talk to Coach Mark Smith going into halftime. Only trailing by 6, but this is a Luke's Cage first down at the 40. Ferris avoids the pressure as he steps out. Now he's going to run it. It has a little room to go, and he'll get near midfield, just past midfield into Bobcat territory.
Picked up another first down.
Ferris on the keeper this time.
He just takes off.
Ferris came in with Max Preps at negative 33 yards rushing.
Cabo de la Garza
being the quarterback
slipped, or he would have had it.
Ferris almost got him that time. He got a good block, and that goes incomplete.
I tell you what, Ferris is lucky because I think that was De La Garza coming again, and his running back took a step back and just got him enough to knock him off his path, or that'd be the 3rd sack of the night for the Bobcats.
Van Sickle looks very intimidating out there with his paint on.
Another drop pass.
Incomplete with Gabriel. No, excuse me.
Look at this. Yeah. It's coming right at you right here.
Gabriel Rodriguez.
Nice. It's going to bring up 3rd and 10. 40 seconds left on the clock. Frenship has 1 timeout left. They had to take one early in the game on special teams.
The Bobcat defense hasn't allowed any really huge plays.
Don't say it.
Yeah, I know. Here's Ferris. Rush starts to close in on him, and he completes it inside the Bobcat 45-yard line. That's Ferris to Noah Gonzalez, the sophomore.
And Ferris went down, and I was trying to see who hit him. Looks like number 26, Cash Jastro.
Yeah, it was Cash.
Let's see here.
The money man.
We can see it. He comes up, gets pushed down, and goes right at his knees. So, yeah, that was Cash money. 28 seconds. It's going to be 4th and it says 10, but it's 4th and about 3 is what it looks like.
28 seconds left to go. We'll have your band performances coming up at halftime, plus the coach's interview, and we'll also talk to Coach Mark Smith on Bobcat Insider Playoff Edition coming up Monday night, 7 o'clock at Shenanigans. Had a great turnout last week. Hope you'll come hang out. We got to talk to the Z-Train, Casner Stribling, Judson Bright.
Yeah, sure did. And Coach Smith's always good for, every time I talk to him, I want to go out and play football.
Right. He's a pretty inspirational guy. He's a motivational guy.
Man, this is a What is this, a TV timeout?
But so is Jay Northcutt. I believe he's in his 8th year as the head coach.
What'd you say? He's got 20-something years coaching?
Oh, yeah. He's been in it for 20-something years.
Where was he before this?
I have that information. I'll get it to you here in just a second.
I'll have to ask our fellows next door.
He's very good. He's done well everywhere he's been.
Oh, and it's dropped again. They turn over on downs with 24 seconds, and the Bobcats have 2 timeouts.
That pass was intended for not Chase Campbell. Is somebody else wearing 7 tonight? That was Neil Woodman. Anyway, he had to get rid of the ball a little faster than he wanted to because there were several Bobcats closing in on him.
Yeah, and Coach
Northcutt?
No, Coach Martin
Coach
has the defensive coordinator. Seems like he has those linebackers now timing those blitzes just right.
Yeah, they've adapted real well because they couldn't stop Xavion at all.
Yeah, and it sure would be nice to get a big pickup here, call a timeout, get another big pickup. If we don't get it into the end zone, well, we know that we got Holbert that did his personal best tonight, 50 yards.
They have adjusted to what they needed to keep the run from getting out of hand, but it's still been mostly effective as Darius Hewitt on the right side is smothered.
Coach Smith has 1 timeout left. He's going to let it go, and I think we're going to go to the house.
Defensive back Jackson Thomas, number 23, instigated that stop. And that's going to be it. 2-1 and 16-10 at the half. Frenship leads your Central Bobcats in this 2-6A finale on senior night. Chad Miller is standing by. I believe he's going to have a word with Coach Smith. So anytime you're ready, you can go ahead and go, Chad. See what Coach Smith has to say. So he'll come in and talk to us whenever they get off the field there. Halftime, 16-10. We have a good one, and it's just like this every year against this team. Just like Permian, like Midland Lee some, we always get so close. Will tonight be the time we don't get close, but get over the hump and beat one of the big 3 in the district?
How you doing, Coach? We're with head coach Mark Smith here. Coach, obviously first half, finding yourself down by 6. What do you got to do to be able to flip in your favor in the second half?
You know, we need to just play a little bit cleaner. You know, that's what these games are going to be. You play good opponents. You know, they're going to be slugfest all the way through. We got to play a little bit cleaner, execute a little bit better. We put ourselves behind the sticks on some first down runs there, and then when you create long yardage on second down, it's a little bit more challenging, but we need to get back to running the ball like we did in the first few drives. That'll clean some things up in the passing game. Defensively, nice stop right there to end the half. Keep making a few of those.
Sorry, Caleb Holbert hit a 50-yard field goal there to get you 6 down. Obviously, you got to feel good about that.
Yeah, it felt great. The wind's at our back a little bit this way, so I knew that if we got it down that tight, he had that kind of range, and he nailed it. Great kick.
Thank you, Coach. Go ahead, second half.
Thank you.
Back to you guys.
All right. Thank you, Chad.
Coach Smith always going to explain it the way he sees it in simplistic terms.
Of course, he's going to do what he has to do to get the Bobcats ready for the second half. We're going to have a wild and woolly one, I have a feeling. So thanks again, Chad. Doing a great job. Camera folks doing a great job tonight as we have reached halftime. We'll have our band performances, and then we will have a second half of a little Southwest Conference showdown. This may be for the last time for who knows how long in district. So a lot at stake here tonight on senior night. You're watching Central Bobcats football presented by First Consumer Federal Credit Union.
First Community
Federal Credit.
First Community Federal Credit Union.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, you know what? Let's go to
First Community Federal Credit Union's Platinum Visa is a giant of a credit card. With great low rates, no annual fee, no balance transfer fee, and even a rewards option, First Community's Platinum Visa is the card for you. With security as a high priority, you can lock your card in case it's lost, stolen, or just to limit its use. So be smart, bank smart with First Community Federal Credit Union's Platinum Visa.
Pain is never planned, and recovery time is never convenient. But the last thing you want to do is wait for answers. At Angelo MRI, you are more than a number. We can get you results within 24 hours at a price you can afford. So when you need to get back into the game fast, Tell your doctor you want to go to Angelo MRI. We hope you don't need us this season. But in case you do, remember, it's your health, your choice, your MRI.
Deep discounts and low prices on all 2025s in stock. 2026 vehicles are rolling in, and we're forced to start our 2025 year-end clearance event now. Get $12,000 off this new 2025 GMC Sierra. $12,000 off. Or save $5,000 off this new 2025 GMC Acadia. Deep discounts, low prices during our 2025 year-end clearance event. Only at Mitchell Buick GMC, your hometown dealer.
At Schertz Landscape, we care about the quality of trees that you put in your landscape. Therefore, we grow our trees here locally in the Concho Valley. As a certified arborist, I not only care about the quality of your tree being planted, but I am also qualified as a tree risk assessor. I can evaluate the health of an older tree or the risk that it may have to you and your property. Come see us at Schertz Landscape, where we care about the quality of your trees.
The band continues its halftime performance by showcasing the Frenship Ice Field Swirling Line. Members of the swirling line are Lily King.
This is where we live.
Welcome to the Bobcats Media Halftime Show, and I'm joined by this week's Loose Cage SAI is the Scholar Athlete of the Week, senior volleyball player Jillian Mackey from Central High School. First and foremost, thank you for joining me this evening.
Hi.
Hey, it's all good. So a little bit of juice, don't worry about it. First things first, obviously, the Scholar Athlete, we always tackle the scholar part first. Obviously, very important as you a student. So you being a senior, first and foremost, how is your senior year going this far?
My senior year has been really good. I've had a lot of fun in my classes this year, and I love just being around the people.
Do you have a favorite class this far, or maybe a favorite teacher during your 4 years at Central High School?
I have a lot of favorite teachers, actually. Like, just a few. I love Miss Just. Well, she just got recently engaged, so she's Miss.
Oh, good goal.
And then I love Miss Chance. She's one of my favorite teachers ever. And yeah, there's a couple more, but.
Fantastic. Tackling the scholar, of course, you being a senior, are you looking forward to that next step, college, or what's that future path looking like for you right now?
Yes, I'm very excited for college. I want to go to the University of Texas, so I'm really excited to get on that path and just see where it takes me.
UT, obviously, me being from Austin, I'm very favorite and biased towards that. It's great pick. But nonetheless, what are you looking to study at UT?
I want to study biology, and I want to become a pediatrician.
That's very sweet, very nice of you. You got a lot of words that your coach, Julie Williams, had to say about you. She called you a leader for y'all both on and off the court, how you care about each one of your teammates, and goes out of your way to help them be successful. Hard working, dedicated to the Lady Cat program. Also likes to take care of your business in the classroom as well as outside. And then Gigi is a great example of what a true leader should be. She is truly honored to have the opportunity to coach such an excellent student athlete. Apologize, I even choke my words sometimes as well. But nonetheless, how does hearing those words from your coach make you feel?
It really makes my heart feel warm because I've been with Coach Williams for 4 years now. Been on varsity for 3, and her saying all those positive things about me as her captain this past year really just makes me feel good and makes me feel like I'm doing something right.
I mean, it has to be amazing being a captain. So what is it like for you to be the captain? Obviously, varsity for 3 years, and you mentioned a captain for this last year. What was that experience like for you?
It was very fun, actually. I loved being a leader on our team, and I loved getting to run back to my teammates after telling them if we got serve or receive after the coin flip, and it was very fun.
Those are always very exciting moments I've noticed during my time covering volleyball. It's always fun, just the little blip of things, being able to see things as it goes. Looking about it, let's talk about your teammates. Obviously, is there any teammates that you're really close with? I'm sure you're probably close with all of them, but is there anybody you want to give shout out to in that department?
My best friend, Tori Robertson, she's a setter. We have one of the best connections on my team, and yeah, I just love her so much. And I love every one of my teammates. They're all my favorite people ever, and I wouldn't trade them for the world.
You mentioned your setter being your best friend, very good connection. Are you an outside hitter or are you a right side?
I'm actually a middle blocker.
Beat me there. That was going to be the third choice. You mentioned connection to setter. That's usually 3 choices there. Is volleyball maybe something you want to pursue through the next level in the future, perchance?
I've thought about it. I have a few interests like here and there, but I don't know. I'll kind of see where the wind takes me on that one.
Fantastic. Any shout outs you want to give to people at home?
Hi, Mom and Dad. I love y'all so much. Thank you for everything, and thank you for supporting me through the years.
Fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, that is your SAI. Luce Cage, SAI is the Scholar Athlete of the Week. A middle blocker senior from Central High School, volleyball player, Jillian Mackey. Thank you so much for your time. Good luck to you in your future, and thank you for joining me here tonight.
Thank you so much.
When we come back, we'll discuss the second half highlights, or first half highlights, excuse me. English is tough for everybody. It's all good. We'll discuss the first half highlights here in this matchup and discuss what the playoff implications are for each of these 2 programs here tonight. You're watching the Pitchcast Media Halftime Show presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
The Texans are led on the field by Captain Anistan Obregon, Captain Kennedy Wyatt, First Lieutenant Jocelyn Humphreys, Senior Lieutenant Bethany Gonzalez, Senior Lieutenant Karina Rodasco, Junior Lieutenant Nayla Martinez, Junior Lieutenant Gracie Boswell. The veteran line members of the week are Claire Lutz and Alexis Hernandez. The rookie line members of the week are Aviana Horst Romero and Alexa Gutierrez. Tonight, the Texans will be dancing to the fiery Latin tune, Don't Go Yet. Please give it up for the Central High School Texans.
special halftime presentation recognizing the Bobcat Band Senior Class of 2026. Can we please have a round of applause to our band seniors? Before we begin naming the seniors, we would like to thank all senior parents and students for their amazing dedication over the past 4 years. We love you, seniors. Liam Allen, percussion, escorted by parents Scott and Shelley Allen. Future plans, attend Angelo State University with a major in finance and march with the Ram Band. Ashlyn Anastasio, percussion, escorted by parents Chris and Robin Anastasio. Future plans, study education at the University of Mary Hardin Baylor. Ella Bradley, clarinet, escorted by parents Amanda Bradley and brother Nathaniel Bradley. Future plans, attend Angelo State University and major in graphic design. Addison Cadell, flute, escorted by parents Michelle and Tyler Cadell and brother Zachary Cadell. Future plans, attend Angelo State University with a major in education and work at elementary school. Kristen Chavez, trumpet and drum set, escorted by parents Christina and Tracy Chavez. Future plans, attend Angelo State University. Kayla Darby, color guard, escorted by Michael and Ariana Darby. Celine Davila, color guard, escorted by parents Miguel Davila and Jessica Villarreal. Future plans, study architecture. Drew Dotson, drum major, trombone, escorted by parents Edward and Tina Dotson. Future plans, bachelor's in cello performance at the University of North Texas, continued study towards a doctorate in orchestral conducting from the Juilliard School. Ava Derja, Barry Sax, escorted by parents Jennifer and Nicholas Derja. Future plans, attend ASU and pursue a career in commercial aviation. Anthony Espinosa, euphonium, escorted by parents Marcos and Martha Espinosa and sister Leah Espinosa. Future plans, attend Angelo State and major in engineering. Angie Espinosa, mellophone, escorted by parents Corina and Samuel Espinosa and sisters Athena and Alyssa Espinosa. Future plans, attend Texas Tech or the University of Texas and major in chemical engineering. Addison Gentry, escorted by parents Jennifer and Jordan Gentry. Future plans, attend Texas A&M University and major in forensic science and investigation. Jeremy Gomez, Cuba, escorted by parents Salina and Gonzalo Perez and siblings Jaden Gomez. Future plans, attend Angelo State University to study music education. Emma Granat, percussion, escorted by parents Neil and Ginger Granat. Future plans, attend college and major in biochemistry. Lauren Halfaker, clarinet, escorted by parents Jennifer Halfaker and Trevor Kelty. Future plans, attend the University of Alabama to study psychology. Mazzy Hansen, color guard, escorted by Father Joshua Hansen. Future plans, attend college and study film. Liliana Herrera, baritone, escorted by parents May Magallanes and Johnny Butler. Future plans, attend Jackson State University with a major in biomedical engineering and minor in music while playing with JSC Sonic Boom. Carly Howell, Prentice, escorted by parents Hannah and James Waters and Randy and Scotland. Future plans, attend Southern Illinois University with a major in cybersecurity and work with the FBI. Abigail Johnson, Barry Sachs, escorted by parents Jeremiah and Stephanie Johnson. Future plans, attend Angelo State University to study mathematics with secondary certification so she can teach at Central High. Harris Cooter, clarinet, escorted by parents Paul and Carol Kelly Cooter. Future plans, attend ASU and major in English to become an author. Emma Lara, color guard, rifle, escorted by mom Maria Guerra Sanchez and sister Nadia Lara. Future plans, attend Angelo State University and pursue a degree in international business. Jaden Luis, color guard, escorted by parents Raymond and Janet Luis and brother Raymond J. Luis. Future plans, attend Angelo State and eventually study social work at UT Arlington. Daniel Martinez, Cuba, escorted by parents Michael and Jamie Martinez. Plans, attend Angelo State University to study music. Aaron McClellan, alto saxophone, escorted by mother Jessica McClellan and siblings Mackenzie and Logan McClellan. Future plans, study culinary arts in San Antonio. David Moran, percussion, escorted by parents Chris and Krista Moran. Future plans, attend the University of Arkansas to study political science. Timothy Moreno, Cuba, escorted by parents Mauricio and Dora Martinez. Future plans, attend Angelo State University. Annabelle Orr, color guard, escorted by parents Justin and Sarah Jo Orr and brother Ethan Orr. Future plans, going to college. Electra Pichard, bass clarinet, escorted by parents Deborah Williams and Daryl Holland and brother Daryl. Future plans, work in the astronomy field of research. Keely Peace, color guard, escorted by parents Matthew and Charity Church. Future plans, attend Angelo State University to study aviation and pursue a Bachelor of Science in Aeronautics. Jacob Richard, baritone, escorted by mother Susie Faiz and uncle Pedro Franklin. Future plans undecided. Christian Sanchez, percussion, escorted by parents Araceli Sanchez and Juan Jose Ruiz. Future plans, pursue a degree in music education and inspire others by playing his musical instruments. Briley Sandor, flute, escorted by parents Jonna and Jeremy Sandor. Future plans, attend Angelo State University to study aviation, become a commercial pilot, and find a cowboy along the way. Emily Schwartz, alto saxophone, escorted by parents Brian and Jamie Carrasco and sister Grace Schwartz. Future plans, attend ASU to study nursing. James Sarabian, alto saxophone, escorted by mother Major Christine Sarabian. Future plans, attend Texas State University at San Marcos with a major in criminal justice. Michael Smith, Houstonian, escorted by parents Anna Smith and sister Trisha Smith. Future plans, attend St. Philip College for culinary arts and open his own restaurant. Logan Steely, trumpet, escorted by parents Laura and Scott Steely. Future plans: attend Angelo State University, study kinesiology, and practice sports medicine at Shannon. Hazel Tyler, drum major in percussion, escorted by parents Brenda and Christopher Tyler and sister Ryan Tyler. Future plans: attending Tarleton State, studying pre-veterinary medicine and seeking a major in biomedical science. Rolando Valdez, alto saxophone, escorted by parents Olegario and Maravilla Valdez. Future plans: go to Howard Payne and study as a radiology technician. Emma Ward, bass clarinet, escorted by mother Brenda Melendez and brother Thomas J. Ward. Future plans: attend Texas State University, study education, and work with elementary students. Ryan Wheeler, bass, escorted by parents Jimmy and Lexi Wheeler. Future plans: to enter the medical field as a labor and delivery nurse. Grant Wilde, trombone and euphonium, escorted by parents Jenny and Troy Wilde. Future plans: attend ASU for music education and stay in Texas to become a high school band director or a college specialist. Cody Willis, mellophone, escorted by parents Chris and Kim Willis. Future plans: Cody will attend Angelo State University, study computer science, and continue his music career in the Ram Band. Band fans and band students, can we congratulate our band class of 2026? Student Stephen Jr., please report to gate 4, the same gate that you entered. Thank you.
This is where we live, a place where trucks are the backbone of our lifestyle, as essential as a roof over our head and clothes on our back. When having a truck is essential, you should drive a Tundra from Mitchell Toyota. A Toyota Tundra is a formidable combination of power, space, technology, safety, fuel efficiency, reliability, and value retention. Plus, it's a great-looking truck. Come see us at Mitchell Toyota, where we put the deal back in dealership.
San Angelo, it's time to invest in your home and protect your future. Olivas Restoration and Solar, your trusted partner in roofing, solar, insulation, and fencing. Call Olivas Restoration and Solar today for your free consultation.
Deep discounts and low prices on all 2025s in stock. 2026 vehicles are rolling in. We're forced to start our 2025 year-end clearance event now. Get this 2025 GMC Terrain. You could pay only $29,999. Or this 2025 Buick Envista. You could pay $21,999. Deep discounts and low prices during our 2025 year-end clearance event. Only at Mitchell Buick GMC, your hometown dealer.
See Frenship being
Welcome to Bobcat Football here at Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. give you a little summary of that halftime interview with Coach Mark Smith. He was saying that he was very excited about the production that his defense was able to give, especially towards the end of that first half. He wants to be able to see that keep up more and more. He wants to be able to see his offense be able to improve the production. They've been able to move the football, but nonetheless, they haven't been able to find the end zone, similar to what we saw last week against Odessa High. As you see right behind me right here, we see the Central Bobcat football team take the field, led by the quarterback, Micah Smith. And to give you all a little update from the first half, we did see the linebacker in that opening drive. He took that head-to-head collision, leave the ball game and he go into the medical tent. And he did leave, but he had to leave his helmet behind, which I would assume to be probably out of action the rest of the night. We'll keep you updated on that story and many more here tonight. Now we're going to send you back out to the booth here.
All right, thank you very much, Chad. As we get ready for the third quarter here, 16-10, Frenship leads this contest. Welcome back to our broadcast. We are so glad to have you along on this Thursday night. Central Bobcats football is presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Darren Crater, Arlen Ponder, Chad Miller, the whole crew here tonight for a wonderful 2-6A showdown, trailing by 6. Frenship will get the ball first in the second half. Let's bring Arlen Ponder back. Arlen, you have some numbers and scores.
Yeah, Micah Smith, 6 of 11, 71 yards, 2 interceptions. And then, let's see, rushing 20 rushes, 86 yards, 1 touchdown. Z-Train has that one. He's got 8 carries, 37 yards. Allen, 5 carries, 41 yards. Hewitt, 6 carries, 7 yards. And number 11, Johnson, 1 carry, 1 yard. And that is it on the receiver side. Number 1 on that night is Jimmy Smith, 2 receptions, 31 yards. Both of them an 18-yard and a 13-yard. So both of them double digits.
Jesse Smith had a great kickoff return as well tonight. He's really upped his game the last couple of games. As we begin the second half in this 2-6A showdown, Schertz Landscape Company bringing you our kickoffs tonight here on Concho Sports Network. Sikkim Cats, we have a huge crowd here tonight.
And that was an onside kick, and nobody from no Friendship Tiger touched that. So
did they try to get sneaky? You know what?
Tried to get sneaky.
Totally left that one.
And that one was not sneaky at all. So Friendship will set up on the Bobcat side of the field.
Field position has been an important thing tonight. Both teams have been given good field position on several drives due to various circumstances. Not 100%, but very effective. They throw to the right side.
Fumble, ball's on the ground.
And Archibald gets on it before the Bobcats can get to it. Mason Van Sickle, the closest guy in orange to the ball.
Was that the missile that hit him? Oh, yeah. The missile, and who was the other one coming
He was
up
one of
there?
them. Also, Bryson Sanders.
1 yard loss.
Bobcats hitting hard tonight, and he throws a bullet that is caught.
Going to be a 3-yard pickup.
They don't mind throwing the ball for short gains. That's pretty much what they do.
Just kind of that dink and dunk ball kind of thing.
Third down for Quade Ferris and company. Again, Ferris hobbled, but still a heck of a player. He has a touchdown tonight.
Receivers switching sides. Going to be a free play here.
And it'll go way out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
And that penalty is going to be against us.
We'll leave us Restoration and Solar bringing you our penalties tonight.
Offside.
Offside.
Defense, number 99. That's a 5-yard penalty. It's still third down.
And I have us at
third
5
down and
penalties
3.
and them at 3 penalties.
Quade Ferris against Odessa Permian was under pressure all night long. Threw for 400 yards and 3 touchdowns, though. Kept them in the game.
And Ann has us the same way.
Gang tackled and thrown very harshly out of bounds.
It's going to bring up 4th and looks like about 4.
No gain, 4th down.
Here's Ferris, and
It's 4th down.
didn't see who got to him first, but quite a few Bobcats there to put him out of commission. Brian Sandoval is the nose guard. You see him right there. Jacob Jackson, number 8.
Looks like we're going to have a punt here. But I don't think anybody believes it. And Northcutt will take his first time out.
Just under 10 minutes to go. It is 16-10. Frenship leads this ball game. 4th and 3 from the 40. And we'll take a quick break, too. You're watching the Central Bobcats here on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal. Fresh News.
Damon Bell Photography and Drone Services for all your photo and video needs. Call 325-245-9663. Oh, and we also do sports. Call today.
First Community Federal Credit Union's Platinum Visa is a giant of a credit card. With great low rates, no annual fee, no balance transfer fee, and even a rewards option, First Community's Platinum Visa is the card for you. With security as a high priority, you can lock your card in case it's lost, stolen, or just to limit its use. So be smart, bank smart with First Community Federal Credit Union's Platinum Visa.
We are back at San Angelo Stadium. And back in action on a 4th and 3 for Frenship. They go for it, and the Bobcat D holds.
Another turnover on downs tonight.
And the Bobcat defense continues to make plays. Couple of sacks tonight. Let's take a look at that one on 4th and 3.
He just tried to ride a little drag right over the middle there. Was Archibald, and he just cleanly missed it.
So it is Luke's Cage first down for the Bobcats. Big opportunity here. They only trail by 6.
And this is what the Bobcats wanted to do. They wanted to come out. They wanted to get this stop. Now they want to take it down the field and put it in the end zone.
Fakes the handoff, throws to the right side. And
look at that.
This is Colton Hill.
Oh, my God.
The grain. Colton Hill, a tough run into Frenship territory and a Luke's Cage first down.
And I believe we are going to have 2 Frenship players down because they collided into each other.
It's time to get, there's the stop right there for the defense. You see Troy Sabalos, one of the cornerbacks, who has an interception this season.
Yeah, and Colton just caught that ball and just wove his way down the field.
It's time to get Colton Hill involved in this game. He can make plays from anywhere. They've got to figure out a way to get it in his hands. They haven't done it as much in the last couple of weeks because the teams have specifically made their game plan defensively to drop back and not let him get a lot. Put several guys on him, put a spy on him. So now they have to worry about the run is the problem.
Yeah, and that was number 11, Corbaruvio, going off. Shaking up on that play. Oh, and there we go with Jimmy Edwards.
Jimmy Edwards. And Edwards is inside the 40-yard line. Those 2 receivers, Gavin Johnson, of course, but don't forget Jesse Smith, who's played well tonight. He can make plays, too. Here's Jimmy. He spun, got about 3 more yards thanks to that, but that's a little bit of a dangerous move. Second down 4 from the 34. Here's Micah handing off to the Z-Train, and here he goes!
Goodbye, babies!
Touchdown! Z-Train! Xavion Johnson just tied the ball game with an Alpha Payview touchdown. 8:45 to go here in the 3rd. Once they got Colton Hill involved, they had to account for him, but they can't do two things at once with players like that. And Johnson gets his, I would say mojo back, but I might get in trouble.
Might offend some.
Got his voodoo back. Can't think of another word. Holbert.
Up. Good. Bobcats are in the lead, 17-16.
Extra point brought to you by Texas Farm Bureau Tom Green County. And here we go, 17-6, 8:45 in the third. The Bobcats retake the lead. Savion Johnson with the touchdown. Caleb Holbert puts the Bobcats up by 1. We're back after this. You're watching the Central Bobcats on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
Pain is never planned, and recovery time is never convenient. But the last thing you want to do is wait for answers. At Angelo MRI, you are more than a number. We can get you results within 24 hours at a price you can afford. So when you need to get back into the game fast, tell your doctor you want to go to Angelo MRI. We hope you don't need us this season. But in case you do, remember, it's your health, your choice, your MRI.
Welcome back to San Angelo Stadium here in the Pearl of the Concho. It's football Thursday night. It feels like a Friday night, and the Central Bobcats have taken the lead on the Frenship Tigers. Savion Johnson with the touchdown, and the extra point from Caleb Holbert puts the Bobcats ahead by 1. 8:45 to go here in the third as Holbert has the Shirts Landscape Company kickoff up and away.
Short kick. Oh my gosh.
Smothered. Graham Stevens, the senior, wearing number 3.
Yeah, and that was number 11, Carver Rubio again. And he goes down and kind of slow to get back up.
Clock at 8:40, 1-point game, and things have been swinging the Bobcats' way as they have a word with the coaches.
Now, the Bobcats need to get another stop here. They need to get another stop. They need to take it in.
They need to flex. Chase Campbell was second in the Lubbock area with 899 yards receiving. They don't have him anymore. But obviously they have other weapons as well, as that one is incomplete in tight coverage as Mason Van Sickle was all over Isaiah Gilliam.
And trying to just hit that crossing pattern right there. And look at it. Look at it. You can see Mason's watching it the whole way. And he almost had an interception there. Has he had an interception this year?
No, he hasn't, but he's recovered several fumbles.
Sure would be nice for him to get an interception.
And the whistle blows it dead.
And what is the... False start.
On the offense, number 53.
Offense. There you go.
That's
we'll
a 5-yard
take that.
penalty. It's still second down.
How many penalties have they had tonight? Because they've shot themselves in the foot several times.
That is their 4th by my calculations, and Ann, I think, has got it the same way.
All right. Hayden Wilson of Frenship pulled down 10 receptions against Permian to gobble up 180 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Incomplete. He was going down, and he caught the ball.
Pass is incomplete.
And he couldn't drag it in.
Hayden Wilson, that's who I was just talking about.
It's third down.
He got a 9-yard touchdown reception and a 58-yarder in the game against Permian.
And you can hear that is 3rd down and 14. And is that a horn I'm
Yeah,
hearing?
I think you are.
Is that an old Packard somewhere out there and somebody's honking the horn?
Hey, at right guard is Jordan Reyna. He's one of the difference makers on this Frenship team.
Oh, and he had to throw it quick.
Way overthrown. Had to get rid of it. Michael Duran was the nearest Bobcat to it.
And that will set up 4th and 14, and it is exactly what the Bobcats wanted to do. Come out, get 2 quick stops. If they can put it in the end zone here, I would see him put it in the end zone, possibly go for 2 to go up by 3.
I was saying that Jordan Reyna helped him turn out 441 yards last week. We don't say much about guards, which we should. He's a big part of that offense. So the punt and the return. Look out! Turning on the Jets. It's Jimmy Edwards, and he's out of bounds, and the coaches just punched the wall. Felt like an earthquake, and we know something good happened when that happens.
Yeah, you can tell. Look at this. Here's that pass. And you're right. He overthrows all of his receivers by about 10 yards, but that's because the pressure was coming up the front. And they are running stunts. You can see them running stunts. They are doing all kinds of stuff to confuse those linemen up front and mess up those blocking assignments.
I don't know if it's more the Bobcats or that they have a quarterback in Ferris that is not 100%, maybe a combination of both. But he is seeming to get out of his rhythm a little bit.
And there's the Z train.
Micah Smith and company with Xavion on the carry for a short gain for the Bobcats. Snapping the ball for the Bobcats is Havercroft. And I love the camera work, as you can see his face as he stares down the defense.
That is Lazarina down there doing that. We call her Laz at school.
Nice. Ethan Boyd, the right guard.
Oh, and Z-Train is going to lose a yard.
They've managed to keep him under control.
Well, they're going to have to get that passing game going because that's what softens it up. So they're at 3rd and 8. Clock is running.
Notice once they got Colton Hill involved, the run was popping a little more because they saw exactly firsthand what he can do once he has his hands on the ball. Micah Smith with protection, throws in and out of the hands of the intended receiver. That's Kasner Stribling, the tight end, as he had Krishawn Davis, the senior defensive back, right on top of him.
Intended for Stribling is incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Like glue, man.
And look at that. Good job by Colton Christie picking that ball up and trying to pretend like he had intercepted.
You never know.
And you never know because some officials would call that delay and could throw the flag. So Holbert's going to come in to punt.
4th down and 8 from the 49-yard line.
And they are going to go quick on this punt.
Defense gets a stop, and then we don't do anything with it. Still lead by 1.
Penalty on the play. Is this going to be a false start on us? If it's offsides on them, that'll set up 4th and 3.
Ian Gilliam had a great game last week. He had an ankle injury and returned, made 8 catches, 91 yards, and a late touchdown against Odessa Permian.
And this looks like it is going to be against the Bobcats.
Doggone it.
Illegal formation on the kicking team. More than 4 in the backfield. That's a 5-yard penalty from the end of the kick. It's 1st down.
And that's a penalty on us. Illegal formation. So what that basically means is somebody didn't get up on the line. So they just were in the backfield. They call it the backfield. They were just back just a little bit.
I'm always glad to have you along to explain the details on these things.
And I just got a cable and lap.
If Chad needs to talk more playoff stuff, of course we'll recap that later or whatever. Just whenever. Luke's Cage 1st down, and Quaid will hand it off right into the heart of the Bobcat defense.
Dunkerson on the carry.
See Aiden Perez, number 45.
Sorry, I was fixing my cable here.
Yeah, fix things on the fly in this business. Chris Walker is number 32. You just saw him.
Way overthrow. Oh, no, he just off his fingertips.
Yeah, just barely touched it, but
And look at this.
not quite there.
Great look. He gets a little pressure. Onis gets his hand in there. Just enough to scare him to where he's got to throw quick.
Say Onez is on his A game. Got a sack tonight.
Oh, there's the horns.
Oh, those vuvuzelas? What is this, World Cup? Go!
All right, I'll take that. Oh, and I see Grandma Wanda down there has one too.
And
did we pick?
Did he get it? Yes!
Wait, let's see. Oh, he knocked it away. Okay. I thought that was an interception.
The intended receiver was Peyton Archibald.
Oh, bad. Not a good job. Not good to go back across your body.
No, that's
a no-no all the time,
Troy Sabalos. And this defense much improved. They're downright good at times.
Short punt.
Largely
Get away.
Friendship in check.
And it takes a Central bounce. And Central will set up in Tiger territory. Golly.
Field position, again, has been very important tonight. Is this little chess match. Our broadcast is presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Be sure and thank all of our sponsors and let them know you appreciate them making these broadcasts possible. If you're in the market for a new car or truck, go see the folks at Mitchell Automotive Group. That's Mitchell Toyota on Knickerbocker Road and Mitchell Buick GMC on Sherwood Way.
You know what? They banged on the the table so hard.
Oh.
It knocked our cables loose.
It was on the Richter scale.
Yeah.
The coach is right next to us. Micah hands it off to guess who? Excuse me. That was Elijah Allen, the E-Train.
Got a flag on the play, though.
Referee Caleb Edwards. It's going to be against the Bobcats.
Oh, no, it's not.
Personal
That
foul.
is a personal foul.
Hands to the face.
Hands to the face.
Defense, number 56. That's a 15-yard penalty at the end of the run and an automatic first down.
Gunnar Edwards, the junior, one of the linemen.
And that will take us into some great territory there.
5:51 on the clock.
Inside the San Angelo MRI red zone.
The positive side of the red zone.
Yeah.
The Bobcats are in it. Handoff Elijah Allen. And somebody grabs him pretty quickly and made a good stop there. That was number 27, Noah Lopez, the senior. Avercroft out over the ball. Micah from the shotgun. Elijah again.
All right, guys, I hope you have me now. We got a little quick update for y'all. El Paso Franklin leads Hills in the first quarter 7-0. Beverly Hills, one of the two games we were watching tonight, of course, outside of our own. But no multiple different events could occur to allow the Bobcats to host potentially the first round of playoffs. As you see a shot to the end zone, beautiful
touchdown. That's
catch.
Colton Hill for the touchdown. The Alpha Paving Bobcat touchdown, and he's talking. Micah Smith to Colton Hill. Touchdown Bobcats. Sorry, Chad.
Sorry, Chad. 16-yard pass. And
that was a extenuating.
Remember, folks, the most important thing is that the Bobcats win the ball game. All right, they're able to do that. They have a very higher chance to be able to host the first round of playoffs. Obviously, great shape to do that early on in this one. Well, not early, but in the third quarter. But like I mentioned earlier, the Beverly Hills, one of the two games we're watching tonight, it is a 7-0 deficit for them against Franklin. The other game we're watching, El Paso Eastlake playing against Coronado at third place. They have yet to start, at least their score has not yet to update on the Dave Campbell's Texas football. I see the lights go on and off, probably gives you some epilepsy. Apologies for that. But send it back to the guys in the booth.
Your extra point brought to you by Texas Farm Bureau, Tom Green County. And there you go, 24-16. Bobcats lead. It's Hill with the touchdown this time. And the extra point from Holder.
Look at this. He just double coverage in the back of the end zone. Good job by Micah. And he's no longer throwing sidearm. He is bringing it over the top. So whatever he was doing is giving him a little bit more flexibility.
Puts it right where it needs to be. Colton. Pigskin in Promised Land, 24-16. Cats on top. You're watching the Central Bobcats on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal. Ready? And we are back. We didn't ever go anywhere.
Nah, we'll just stay right here. I don't know if they wanted to, but you're giving
I saw the guy for the NFL that signals to the referees when it's commercial time.
Oh yeah, it comes out with the
red
big
gloves,
with the big orange gloves on. Looks like he's about to serve up a fish or something.
Yeah, he's a lawyer. Shirts landscape.
Oh, ball's on the ground.
Ball on the ground,
and we got it.
Frenship coughs it up, and the Van Missel heat-seeking zeroes in on it. Fox 1, the Van Missel strikes and gets the fumble recovery, and it's not his first. The Bobcats need to take advantage of what they're given.
Yeah, they've got to put it in the end zone again right here. See if
here's the Postal Annex instant replay. That's
and that is
Randy Covarubio, the senior.
Covarubio again, making another mental error.
Well, sometimes it's that kind of night, and you just hope it's not that kind of night for the team that you're rooting for. And it has been several occasions for us, but hopefully not tonight. Let Frenship have that distinction tonight.
Oh my gosh.
To run Darius Hewitt inside the 10. It'll be a Luke's Cage first and goal. D-Train, Darius Hewitt with the run for the Bobcats.
Even faked out Laz down there. Look at him. Down there blocking downstream is Jimmy Edwards.
Good job, Jimmy. Cannon Richardson saved the touchdown. So we've seen all three running backs, as usual. All three scored last week. Davion opened the scoring tonight. Hewitt left side. Tries to slip to the sideline, and he won't get past him as Rashad Davis closes in on him, along with Marcelo Trevino. In the Angelo MRI red zone. Red zone. We need to have some jingles made.
We do. We do that. And I was counting because the coaches were yelling that they didn't have enough players on the field. But they had 11, so yeah. Too bad you don't have the telestrator tonight, or I'd be drawing all over the place.
Hudson Page for this defense, 11 tackles, 8 solos, a sack, 4 tackles for losses against Permian. And somebody just smashed Darius Hewitt. Goodness, that was Marcelo Trevino, probably mad about what transpired on that kickoff, and he just took it out on Hewitt. In exactly within the rules way you're supposed to.
Well, that is exactly it. And it brings up 3rd and 10 from the 10. 3rd and goal, I'm sorry, from the 10.
Trevino playing angry now. Hewitt is still in. Stribling is on the left side. Colton Hill, Jimmy Edwards.
Colton right here. If I had the telestrator, he could run.
Johnson. Here they go. All three of them on one
Did
side.
He catch it?
Hill is the one that gets it.
Oh, yeah, baby.
He reaches out, hauls it in, inbounds for the Alpha Paving touchdown. Colton Hill with the flex and the touchdown. That's 2 tonight for Hill, just when we needed them. his acrobatics coming to light tonight. Just when you have to deal with him, you get a good taste of all of our running backs. All playing well again. Will this be the night? We'll find out. 2:46 to go in the third. The Bobcats, thanks to that Caleb Holbert extra point, up 31-16. Give us a light show. Texas Farm Bureau Tom Green County extra point. Good. Bobcats up 31-16 over Frenship in the 2-6A finale. You are watching San Angelo Central Football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Bye, guys.
Deep discounts and low prices on all 2025s in stock. 2026 vehicles are rolling in, and we're forced to start our 2025 year-end clearance event now. Get $12,000 off this new 2025 GMC Sierra. $12,000 off. Or save $5,000 off this new 2025 GMC Acadia. Deep discounts, low prices during our 2025 year-end clearance event. Only at Mitchell Buick GMC, your hometown dealer.
San Angelo Stadium. I almost did that in sync with their radio station. You're watching the Central Bobcats on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Darren Prater, Arlen Ponder, Chad Miller, and the Concho Sports crew here as the Bobcats are up 31-16. Arlen.
I got a stat for you.
Yes, sir. Let's hear it.
24 unanswered points.
Whoa.
By the Bobcats. Going back to the second quarter.
We were hoping they could catch lightning in a bottle. We know they have the talent. They have to just finish it tonight. The return on the bounce of the Shirts Landscape kickoff. That's Hayden Wilson, who got smacked around and still managed to stay on his feet for a while.
And I tell you, though, that Bobcat D came out at halftime. Coach Martin and Coach Smith lit a fire up underneath their tails at half. And they have come out and they aren't backing down. But we're playing the Frenship Tigers. Those guys aren't going to go away.
Oh, no.
Coach Smith talks about it's 48-minute dogfight. It's a 48-minute cat fight here tonight.
That's right.
Get some water and spray on somebody.
Who will have the most catnip to trap the other with? Here comes Frenship again with the short passes. And this is what they want to happen as he bounces to the outside. That's Dunkerson. And Dunkerson is into Bobcat territory.
And that is Frenship's first down of the night. Of the second half.
Oh, really?
I believe I'm correct on that one.
Clock at 2:22 and counting.
And they're going to go quick.
Throwing the middle, caught again. Very clean passes and receptions, and again, it's Braden Dunkerson on the reception. Quade Ferris. He gives the handoff and a little bit of hesitation, and the Bobcats make him pay. Jacob Jackson, Brian Sandoval, two of them.
Look at that. Area 51. Look, hey, I'm going to hang on to you while you're hanging on to him.
Jackson had the bear hug on him.
JJ had the bear hug on him. Area 51 had the bear hug on JJ.
Chris Walker, number 32, involved as well as he throws high. Ferris' pass is tipped and incomplete.
And
intended for Archibald.
Archibald Maddox.
And he got
ping pong balled there. So you got Archibald Maddox and you have who's the other one? Peyton Archibald.
Okay.
Maddox Archibald and
Peyton. Okay. I don't want to, because they had the Hutchisons that we thought were brothers, and they were actually cousins.
They were cousins.
Outstanding athletes among many who are playing Division I college football that have played for Frenship.
I think we didn't find out that until it was basketball season, wasn't it?
Oh,
we finally got to talk to them.
Yeah. They were cousins, so I don't know. Good athletes.
Oh, my gosh.
As Frenship has quietly dinked and dunked their way down the field to the 30-yard line.
125 and counting here in this third quarter.
Bobcats need to get another stop, but they have made a statement on offense that when things are rocking, we're going to come knocking to your end zone door. And if you try to stop our run, we can go to the pass. We finally got the right balance.
Catch showing some smoke.
They close in on that sandwich. It's almost intercepted. Oh, Cabo de la Garza almost had it. No, excuse me. Blaine Belcher almost had it. That would have been his second pick of the year. Arlen, you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Did you just hit yourself?
Oh my God! I just hit.
Did you hit your funny bone?
I hit my funny bone, and it wasn't very funny.
Oh, what's this pass?
Oh,
he comes
and the
flying.
sickle missile just drove him into the ground.
Peyton Archibald.
Hey, something to let you know, boys. First and foremost, Pebble Hill was able to tie. So they're in the second quarter, and they were tied at 7. Of course, we're watching that game to be able to determine playoff positioning. Also, a couple messages from us. First and foremost, from Riley. She wants to let you know, Darren, don't ever do that cat meow ever again.
Okay.
Also,
I
I just want to let you know
much.
that there is going to be, she has an interview with a couple of Central High School cheerleaders coming up shortly, so stick around for that. Back to y'all.
It was Arlen that did it.
Yeah, I did it.
Under a minute to go, third, 31-16, Bobcats. Frenship trying to get back in this thing.
Oh, and they're going to call, did they call a roughing the passer? Are you kidding me?
Oh.
What, are we playing in the NFL now?
After the play, dead ball foul, personal foul on the defense. Number 7.
It's Van Sickle.
The line to gain was not made, therefore it's first down Central, and the 15-yard penalty is assessed.
What'd he do? The tackle wasn't after the play. What'd he do?
First down, Bobcats.
First down, Bobcats.
First down, Bobcats, so we'll take it.
Okay, Aiden Perez was behind him and hit him, and then it was Mason Van Sickle that closed in.
Yeah.
And delivered a pop, man. Down with the fan sickness tonight. I don't know if Arlen is going to, we may have to cart him off. When the coaches get excited, you could register the Richter scale and then beating on the walls. These are legendary nights here in the Earl of Concho.
It's that old coaching coming out in me.
Obviously, you see some of the sideline and really intense here tonight. Obviously, you saw the kind of the down moment for the defense, but then you see the effort in the crowd come back in this action. Stay tuned for how they affect more later on.
Bobcats churn out a short game that time from Xavion Johnson, who's back in. It was Hewitt towing the load on their last drive.
Somebody just texted me and said he body slammed him. I don't know that I would call it a body slam. I would call it a tackle.
Micah Smith with those stars on that Axiom helmet. Looks like Evel Knievel. Looks like he should have a motorcycle about to jump a bus. Here's Smith. Fakes the handoff to the Z-Train. Colton catches it in the middle and gets a few extra yards after the catch. Colton Hill again showing off his moves. It's Smith to Hill.
And that's another Central.
That enough?
Bobcat, Luke's Cage, fighting Bobcat first down.
Caught it at the 21, gets past the 25-yard line and moves the sticks.
And that's the end of the third quarter here.
One more to go. The Bobcat program has a chance to make a huge statement tonight with a win. 31-16 with one more to go. Bobcats in the lead. We'll be back for quarter number 4 here at San Angelo Stadium right after this. You're watching the Central Bobcats on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
At Schertz Landscape, we care about the quality of trees that you put in your landscape. Therefore, we grow our trees here locally in the Concho Valley. As a certified arborist, I not only care about the quality of your tree being planted, but I am also qualified as a tree risk assessor. I can evaluate the health of an older tree or the risk that it may have to you and your property. Come see us at Schertz Landscape, where we care about the quality of your trees.
Welcome back to San Angelo Stadium. We begin the fourth quarter. And the handoff goes to Xavion Johnson. Who
goodbye, baby.
Bobcats lead at 31-16, and that could have just changed to more than that, if not for a touchdown-saving tackle from Dominique Bradley, the senior.
And I will stand corrected. I got to go back and look. He did slam him into the ground, so I'll stand corrected on that one. But
you got all up in arms, literally hurting your arms.
Yeah, and the quarterback did jump, but it's still a slam.
Smith with Stribling in motion. Throws. Who else? Who's got the hot hand tonight? Who's putting on the show on senior night? The senior wearing number 12. It's a family tradition. Colton Hill touchdown, number 3 tonight. Alpha Paving Bobcat touchdown to make it 37-16.
Look at this. He just runs right up the seam, splits 2 defenders, 26-yard touchdown.
When those two are in sync, it's the greatest show on high school turf. We are a total of 55 seconds into the second half. Extra point coming up from Caleb Hobart, looking to remain perfect, plus a 50-yard field goal tonight. Our extra points from Texas Farm Bureau, Tom Green County. That is good here at San Angelo Stadium. Now we can check in with our sideline folks and our light show. You are watching the Bobcats.
I'm here right now with 2 senior cheerleaders. Hi, Brooklyn. I'm Maddie Rios. Hi, it's so nice to be with you guys tonight. I just have a few questions I wanted to ask. What is it like being a cheerleader, and have you been doing this all 4 years of your high school career?
I love cheerleading. I've been doing it all 4 years. Freshman year was my first one, and I just fell in love with it. I've been doing cheer for all 4 years. I did competitive cheer for a long time before that, but I love school cheer.
Thank you, guys. We just had one more question. How are you guys able to keep up the energy throughout the game, even despite games that have pretty bad scores?
So when games are kind of low, we yell comp cheers, which we love for competition season, and that brings up our own energy and causes us to yell more fillers. And for our fillers, we say sick 'em cats, let's go, get louder. It really gets the crowd going, so it's not like a full cheer, but it still gets the energy up.
Okay, thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, Riley Wilde. We appreciate you and Chad and everybody who's putting this together tonight. Schertz Landscape Company kickoff with 11:25 to go in the game. It's
that ball's live. That ball is live.
Better pick it up, and they do at the 2-yard line. Graham Stevens is going to be destroyed at the 4-yard line.
And that ball bounced right at the 1 and bounced right straight up. Look at it here. They're going to let it go. Boom. Bounced right at the 1, spins backwards.
That was odd.
About the 6-inch yard line. So he tries to go somewhere with it and just can't.
Jacob Jackson right on his trail and brings him down with the help of some other Bobcats. Didn't get but 2 yards, maybe.
And we'll see who comes back out at quarterback here. And I see it's still Quade Ferris.
Quade has been sacked a few times tonight. He's
trooper there coming back out.
Yeah, really. He's without his number 1 receiver. Although he has a bunch of capable others as he throws short and complete around the 9. There's a pile of humanity.
Oh, and there's Central saying they got the ball.
Let it be that kind of night for another team.
Nope.
There's big Riley Ones in the middle of it.
It's going to be a 4-yard gain, bring up 2nd and 6, 10:47.
Play action. Throws left and a shoestring tackle by Bryson Sanders. Nice. Grabbed him by the footsie.
All right, guys, just a little bit of an update from Pebble Hills. El Paso Franklin has taken a 14-7 lead in the second quarter. Kind of makes these a little messy for Central, but obviously the most important thing tonight, getting a Bobcat win. So we'll see. We'll keep you updated as the game goes on. Back to y'all, guys.
We want Franklin to win.
Uh-oh, this could be a problem.
They haven't allowed this kind of thing all night. Zaid McClure escapes, and he gets past the 30-yard line. Jacob Jackson brings him down. We haven't allowed what we have in the past, and that's big plays. Short passes that turn into long touchdowns.
Hey, and I just want to bring this up right now. 31 unanswered points.
Goodness.
31.
Did you think you'd be saying that when we were behind by 9?
I didn't. You know what? You know what? I don't even want to get into it.
Bobcats have shown several times they can be down even by double digits and not freak out. Throwing and caught.
Catch for a first down.
Braden Dunkerson.
Or wait. No, they called it incomplete.
Didn't get it.
Did not
Sickle
get
was on top of him.
Who got it there?
And looks left.
Yep. Loose. Gonna go
Going
long.
to the sideline deep, and it's way overthrown. Intended for Hayden Wilson.
And so now what you've kind of done with, with a 22-point lead, you force them to have to start throwing the ball rather than running the ball, especially with 9:36 playing out.
And with this team, you force them to throw the ball downfield more than they like to. They don't really like to go downfield a lot.
They want to dink and dunk it down the field.
Yeah, and you force them to maybe try to throw a little longer and set yourself up to get a hit, which almost happened earlier. As he keeps it, he gets to the 35-yard line.
And they tackle him. It's going to bring up 4th and about 8.
See that blitz coming from the outside, couldn't get to him.
And they slam him rudely into the ground again.
He tried to truck Cabo de la Garza, didn't get too far. 4th down and 8 with 9 minutes and counting. You're at San Angelo Stadium. Bobcats 38-16. And the punt from the 26-yard line.
Punting into the wind. They're telling everybody to get away. JJ, what are you doing?
Getting pushed around a little bit. Austin Minyard.
It still doesn't matter. Get away from the ball.
Him and Minyard had a few words. 8:37 to go. Been a while since we've beaten Frenship.
Yeah, been a while since we've beaten them.
Last year, close. Year before that, close. Year before that, close. It's always close.
It's always close, and this would be a great way to send them out of a Little Southwest Conference for a few years.
Right. They have been a big force getting the district championship last season. And finally playing South Lake Carroll a competitive game. Left side, shimmying and gets past one defender and goes down after how much?
He picked up about 1, I think, is all they're giving him.
I think it was.
But, and I wish we had the telestrator because one of their safeties moved back around, came back across and left Colton completely wide open. He was just running unaccompanied all the way down the field.
And it looked like Noah Lopez may have gotten away with a face mask, number 27 for Frenship. Judging from some of the reactions I heard of it. And the right side, they just grind it out. More than 3 yards in a cloud of dust.
And now is where Coach Smith's bully ball comes into play.
Z-Train is back in. Ola Smashmouth Smith.
And I tell you what, he's going to be, if we pull this game out, he's going to be fired up.
Boy,
Monday
he will.
night.
He will be Superfly TNT tonight, all weekend, especially Monday night shenanigans for Bobcat Insider.
He's going to be ready to lay a mushroom cloud, I can guarantee you.
Well, this would be a signature win as far as a power shift in the district and overall competitiveness.
And Z-Train just takes it right up the middle.
Try to eat some clock as it moves to under 7 minutes to go.
It's going to bring up 4th and about 3, it looks like.
Clock keeps on moving.
And they're going to just let it run. Frenship only has 2 timeouts remaining. They used 1, if you'll remember, like 2 minutes and 2 seconds into the second half.
And that could come to bite them here in the last 6.5 minutes.
It could.
But the Bobcats, this isn't exactly close right now. And a lot of people would be very surprised.
Woo. He was able to hold on to that ball.
Hayden Wilson avoiding disaster. 6:14 on the clock. I'll look back at some of the games in the past against Frenship.
And that was going back to that penalty on Van Sickle with driving the quarterback into the ground. So they hadn't made the line to gain. The penalty was post-possession. So that's the reason why we got the ball after the 15-yard penalty. So they hadn't made it to make up the first down. So that explains that situation.
And a good job explaining that, sir. That's why they pay you the big bucks. That's why you show up in a Bentley.
It's gonna be a 2-yard loss.
There you go.
Oh, and look right in front of us, right here in front of us, Darren. Look right here.
Hey, there's Brian from Luke's Cage. I'm wearing Luke's Cage apparel right now. Look at this. Look at that. Bryson Sanders got to him first.
And the reason why Bryson's having to play as much as he is Noah Rogers went out. Ball's loose.
To the 10. Uh-oh. Picked up.
Are they they let it play. Hold on. That may be an incomplete pass. I'm sure they'll get together and discuss it.
Let's take a look at it.
Oh, nope, it's Central ball.
And the Central mystique is back. And Frenship is falling victim to it. They ride him to the ground.
Hey guys, just an update as we sit here on the Central sideline. I have unconfirmed reports that the Eastlake and Coronado game is a Eastlake lead, a 21-7. Unsure really, it's on ScoreStream. We're not getting an update anywhere on Dave Campbell's Texas football, so I'll try to do my best to keep looking there. And then of course checking in with Pebble Hills. They still trail Franklin 14-7. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Chad.
Appreciate it, Chad. Doing a great job tonight. Micah Smith and company. They get another turnover after starting off. Committing 2 turnovers right off the bat.
And look at this. Here goes Colton.
The Hill
Is he going to put it in?
1, 2, 3 defenders he avoids. He's inside the 5. It's a Luke's Cage first and goal for the Bobcats. The Smith to Hill magic is back. And look at what kind of dance was that from Parker Avercroft?
Hey, whenever you got beef down there dancing, that's a good thing. And Colton takes it down to the 2. And I think the Frenship crowd and these Frenship announcers and everybody, they're just stunned. They were loud and into the game, and now they are completely quiet.
And I had a feeling we knew this could happen. That the Bobcats could grow up all of a sudden and be in sync in all aspects.
Well, and Dave Campbell's had us as I think a 9-point underdog, 7-point underdog. And look at that, Z-Train.
Z-Train finds the station again. It's an Alpha Paving Bobcat touchdown. Xavion Johnson back to the end zone for the Bobcats. And is it me, or is this the first time the Bobcats have put a whooping on a good football team, a solid?
This is the first time in the Mark Smith era that we've beaten a team that somebody told us we couldn't beat.
Yeah, when I say solid, I mean always in the hunt for district championship. Can't seem to beat them for a long time. Always frustrating. Beating them is one thing, but I don't want to jinx it. I'm just saying, at what point do you say that Central's whooping them? It feels good to say that. But this isn't Waco. This isn't Belton. This is Friendship. 45-16 in the light show. We'll be back. You're watching the Bobcats on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Oh, man.
This is where we live, a place where trucks are the backbone of our lifestyle, as essential as a roof over our head and clothes on our back. When having a truck is essential, you should drive a Tundra from Mitchell Toyota. A Toyota Tundra is a formidable combination of power, space, technology, safety, fuel efficiency, reliability, and value retention. Plus, it's a great-looking truck. Come see us at Mitchell Toyota, where we put the deal back in dealership.
Welcome back to San Angelo Stadium. It's becoming a festive senior night here on a football Thursday night at San Angelo Stadium. 45-16. Central leads Friendship with 4:36 to go in the game. Central Bobcats football presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Darren Prater and Arlen Ponder here along with you. Big night here for the Bobcats.
38 unanswered points by the Bobcats.
Goodness. Church Landscape Company kickoff. Chad?
Just to give you an update, we actually got an confirmed update on the Campbell Texas football. El Paso Eastlake leads El Paso Coronado 21-14 at the half. So obviously we'll keep you stay tuned. I think somewhere in the football gods heard me talk about it my last outing there. And
Are you
of course,
manifesting
checking in with Pebble Hills, they still lead, or trail, 14-7 in the second quarter. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Chad. Weathering.
Yeah, and if Coronado wins, we host next Friday night right here.
So here on senior night may not be the last night this team plays together on this field. We shall see. We'll know at the end of the night.
And this just turned into costly mistakes. They let one of the balls bounce at the goal line last time, and it bounced and came right straight up, and that set them back.
Yeah, we started on the 4-yard line.
A fumble on the kickoff.
And what's funny is the Bobcats, it looked like it was going to be that kind of a night for the Bobcats at the beginning of the game, minus the first drive. 2 turnovers. Goes from great field position. Ball is on the ground.
Oh, and we are in the end zone!
Scoop and score! Alpha Paving touchdown! Bobcats! Oh my goodness, that was Chris Walker.
And the D comes up with it.
Walker, who we've said a lot lately, the junior linebacker. Things have gone from bad to worse for Friendship. If it weren't for bad luck, they'd have no luck at all.
Oh, and look, they scored so fast they didn't have the tee. They just got the kicking ball in, and they're taking the tee out right now.
Brian Sandoval is running out onto the field to snap it.
Who had that touchdown?
Chris Walker.
Chris Walker.
And the extra point is up and good from Texas Farm Bureau, Tom Green County. What? 52-16. Central dominating Friendship here on senior night. We're back after this. You're watching the Bobcats.
Here's a
presented by
replay.
First Community Federal Credit Union. Let's take a look at it.
Oh, just went right through his legs. Low snap. He tries to get on it.
And he scooped it up at the 2 and turns a flip, puts some flair on it. Chris Walker. Everybody's having fun tonight. 3:50 to go here in the ball game.
And that's their sophomore quarterback, Ordonez.
Okay. Church Landscape Company bringing you kickoffs tonight. Nobody's going home, not on the Central side. It's senior night. We had all the senior pomp and circumstance, all of the festivities, plus the little Bobcats. Not only did they get to go out on the field with their heroes in orange tonight, they also got to see them make a big statement for this program tonight and what can happen when they are playing up to their potential. Church Landscape Company kickoff. Bounces in the end zone, touchback. Frenship will start at the 25. So you're saying that Quade Ferris is
45 unanswered points. 45 unanswered points. And people are speechless. If you're wearing a Frenship, any Frenship apparel, and you're in this press box, you are speechless. You are stunned.
And somebody decided to put on our YouTube comments that both teams are trash. Well,
okay, well, whatever.
Certainly not true.
I'll put my 52-point trash team up against your 52-point whatever trash team.
Immediately swung down and dropped. Mason Van Sickle, the heat-seeking Van Missile, finds his target again, and he made that one witchy. Look at this.
And there's...
Right.
Oh, go ahead, sorry.
Sorry. Yep. You see him just swings him right down.
There's some energy in this press box that hadn't been up here in a long, long time. And they are just letting the clock run.
3:16 to go. Hasn't been their night for Frenship, but that doesn't mean the Bobcats have gotten lucky. They've certainly earned this. Takes a big pop, tries to spin out of it. It ends up getting upended.
And the missile might have gotten away with a little bit of a leg whip there.
Well, he is playing with an extra fierceness tonight.
Look at it here.
Boom.
Yep.
Almost did a leg scissors.
Yeah, he may have got a couple of them there.
He has been penalized tonight.
Yeah, and I was wrong at the time. I'm man enough to say it. I was wrong, and it was definitely roughing.
Pass is caught by Landon Epperson. He'll be brought down by Reed Noble. This may not be the last time these seniors play on this field together, but if it was, and they'd be satisfied with that.
If you're going to tune in tomorrow night to the Lakeview Andrews game, Coach has already told us he's going to come in with us. Coach Smith is going to come in with us during that game, and he is going to give an update on where we're going to play and what everything like that.
I think tonight, despite any hiccups, the Bobcats had a few, we had a few, but I think both Bobcats and Concho Sports are coming into their own a little bit tonight. At least the visual department.
We're doing some good stuff. Ann has us at 228 yards rushing with 3 touchdowns on the ground, 158 yards passing. Micah Smith is 12 of 18, 2 touchdown passes and 2 interceptions. And then 161-ish yards and receiving. Not sure. Go to chat.
All right, guys, just an update for y'all. Franklin and Pebble Hills have reached the half. Franklin leads Pebble Hills 21-7. So more things that kind of mix things up a little bit more. Obviously, most important thing is a Bobcat win here. And almost another fumble there. You saw a hit.
Goodness. Cabo de la Garza.
Now, I don't know about you. I don't know if you heard me, but that sideline got hyped on that hit. This whole crowd. You heard it visible.
Look at this.
Bang!
Bang!
Hello, my name's Cabo. Don't forget, 127 and counting. Is it too early to celebrate?
I don't know.
I've only jinxed one basketball team. Celebrate too early. Left side. Bobcats are playing with a viciousness tonight.
As long as we don't do the Heidi game, we're okay.
Playoffs.
Playoffs?
Playoffs.
Playoffs?
We'll get all the particulars of that on the broadcast tonight. Right now, for 54 seconds, let's just bask.
Yeah.
Shall we bask in the good feeling of senior night? The little Bobcats watching their heroes. And a good Friendship team that was picked to win.
And a ball's on the ground again.
Can't hang on to the ball. And he gets sandwiched. The Bobcats are not letting up. Davis Darby, who has a sack tonight, got a nice hit.
And I'm going to tell you, a game and a win like this is one of those where this will set this program in a different trajectory.
It started out a little shaky, but the resiliency of this team has already shown, and they've done it on a big stage tonight.
And ladies and gentlemen, that is ball game.
That's going to close the show, folks. Stick a fork in them, they're done, and the Bobcats win! The final score, 52-16. 52-16, a dominating win for the Central Bobcats. And you can hear the coaches celebrating in the booth next to us.
Oh, they've come out and they have walked behind us, and they are going down to meet those players and to celebrate. A statement win.
Yes, sir, a signature statement win. We finally toppled one of the big three giants in this district. See you down the road. Everybody have a nice trip home. We appreciate you watching the broadcast. We're not near done. As the teams shake hands, we'll get ready to talk to Coach Smith, see if we can talk to some players. We'll see what we can get into, plus stats, and we'll recap this one as well. Coming up on our postgame show, 52-16. It's a celebration at San Angelo Stadium here in the Pearl of the Concho tonight. The Bobcats beat Friendship. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Pixelcast Media's Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
San Angelo, it's time to invest in your home and protect your future. Olivas Restoration and Solar, your trusted partner in roofing, solar, insulation, and fencing. Call Olivas Restoration and Solar today for your free consultation.
Deep discounts and low prices on all 2025s in stock. 2026 vehicles are rolling in. We're forced to start our 2025 year-end clearance event now. Get this 2025 GMC Terrain. You could pay only $29,999. Or this 2025 Buick Envista. You could pay $21,999. Deep discounts and low prices during our 2025 year-end clearance event. Only at Mitchell Buick GMC, your hometown dealer.
See Frenship being
Welcome back to Central Bobcat football here on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. I got head coach Mark Smith here. Coach, 45 unanswered points for your squad here in the second half. Just give me your overall thoughts on that.
Never doubted it. You know, that's what this team does. We put it together. Dominant second half, offense, defense, kicking game. I mean, that game was, we took game control early in the second half and never relented it. I mean, the guys played great.
Talk to me about your seniors. Obviously, a very big day for them. Senior day, maybe the last chance they play here at San Angelo Stadium. Obviously, they're hoping for better for y'all. But obviously, talk to me about their impact in this game. A lot of seniors found the end zone tonight.
Well, you know, they've invested so much. Team 107, and I told the guys before the game, we owe it to those seniors to be at our best tonight in front of a nice home crowd, a great group of people. These guys have invested so much in this program. I'm so happy that they had that kind of result tonight. They put it together. Amazing group of seniors that we have on this team. They deserve this.
talk to me more about who else deserves it. Obviously, the fan base here, a statement win against a very strong Friendship program, a program that Central has had a lot of struggle with in recent years. Talk to me about what it feels like to you to bring the fans this win tonight.
Every year is a new year, and this team is a really good football team that we have. Great leadership on the team, execution of the game plan there in the second half. We took it over, dominated it. Couldn't be prouder. Great momentum going into the playoffs right now after that victory.
Fantastic, Coach. Thank you for your time. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you. Thank you.
We're going to send it to the booth here in just a moment, and then we'll go to Riley, who has a player here in just shortly.
Thank you, Chad. Well, when Riley is ready, we will throw it to Riley. As you see, Colton Hill, the senior, here on senior night, and the Bobcats giving high fives to the Bobcat fans who came out in droves for a huge 52-16 win over Frenship. 2023, we beat this team 35-7 in 23. And I think that's the last time that the Bobcats beat Frenship. I'm looking back here on the history because we've taken our lumps against this team on many occasions. 30-21 in the 22, a loss. And the 23-24 season lost 41-34. And of course, the last season, Bobcats made it close. It was a 51-44 loss for San Angelo Central. They get their revenge. First time in a while, they get to come off the field victorious. And this may not be the last time they play together. They may have a playoff game here. As soon as we're ready to talk more about that, we will. We'll talk to Riley whenever she's ready. Arlen, do you want to share some stat numbers? Or?
Yeah, Ann's got his stats for us. Ann Diamond did them tonight. 35 rushes for 228 yards, 3 touchdowns. Z-Train, 16 carries, 126 yards, 3 touchdowns. Elijah Allen, 8 carries, 58 yards. The D-Train, 9 carries, 24 yards. Colton Hill, 1 carry, 19 yards. And Johnson, 1 carry, 1 yard. Micah Smith, 12 completions, 18 attempts, 161 yards passing. 2 interceptions, 3 touchdowns, and leading the pack. Baby G, 1 reception, 7 yards. Gavin Johnson, 1 reception, 5 yards. Hill, 5 receptions, 80 yards, 3 touchdowns. Smith, Jimmy Smith, 2 yards, 2 receptions, 31 yards. Jimmy Edwards, 2 receptions. Jesse Smith, sorry. Jimmy Smith is just right the next one underneath him. Jimmy, 2 receptions, 23 yards. Kasner, 1 reception, 15 yards. And that is it. And the defense, Caleb Holbert, a 50-yard career best field goal right before the half started the scoring. And from there, we went on a
How did you feel
tear.
tonight playing your last home district game?
It feels good. Definitely having 3 touchdowns as my last home game. It feels really good. Coming off of, I had a strained groin, and so it's good. It feels real well to be able to score 3 touchdowns and help the team out.
That's great. I'm so glad you're feeling better. Thank you so much, and you played amazing tonight. That's all from us.
Colton Hill working his magic tonight after teams have schemed around him for the last couple of weeks. He goes wild tonight in this big win for San Angelo Central. Whenever Chad's ready, we'll talk to him more. You want to finish your thought there, Arlen?
Well,
what kind of run were we on?
we were on an incredible run there. 40, what is it? What did I say?
I don't know.
48 point, I think is what I came up with. 45, sorry. 45 unanswered points. Yeah.
And thanks to a missed extra point, we were down 16-7, which, could have easily been 10 points. But the Bobcats, that's 3 times that they were behind by 9 or 10 points and managed to stay calm and get back in the game and win.
Yeah, and I wonder what kind of fire Coach Smith lit under that defense. Did he challenge them at halftime and say, can you do it? Or what did he say? We will find out Monday night. Yeah. So it's going to be a great setup next week and Monday night. And there's Chad dancing around. Look
Everybody's
at him.
dancing tonight.
Everybody's dancing.
Doing the Havercroft.
So, and then I was going to look over there on the other side. On the other side, they had 84 yards rushing is what Ann has, 109 yards passing. And Ferris, let's see. The reason why there's a discrepancy here is because there was a negative 8-yard pass, basically, whenever he fumbled the ball and went backwards. So she put it in that column. But Ferris was 16 to 34 for 117 yards tonight. So let's, Chad, you want to come down? You got a player?
He's getting antsy. Oh, now
we can't hear you. After all that. Now we can't hear you.
That's insane.
Okay,
there we go. I didn't know I was going to get a player, but I can get you one here in just a moment. But I do want to go through with the folks at home of what this means for the Bobcats. Obviously, a win, fantastic, great start. But now let's look at the rest of what could happen. There's still about 5 to 6 scenarios of what could happen based on how the games in El Paso go. So let's start with the top. I just completely lost on the text message. I believe, okay, here we go. I got it. I'm good now. All right, so we don't worry about losing. We won. Fantastic. So the other match we're watching is Coronado. If Coronado wins, Central will host Coronado here at San Angelo Stadium. They are at 21-14 at the half, so keep that in mind. The other options, if we win and Pebble Hills and Coronado both lose, we will play Pebble Hills either at a neutral site or flip home and home. When we talk to head coach Smith tomorrow, we'll be able to get more details of what that looks like. And then obviously, if we win, Pebble Hills wins, and Coronado loses, we will play at Pebble Hills no matter what. So checking out on these games, both games are at halftime. El Paso Eastlake leads El Paso Coronado, one of the teams we need to win.
Okay.
21-14 at the half. And then El Paso Franklin leads El Paso Pebble Hills 21-7 at the half. So obviously the matchups can mix and vary.
Nope.
What's that? Oh, did
everybody
freeze everybody? All of a sudden?
Everything just went. So
golly, I thought the aliens had invaded.
Yep. Yeah. And so Chad was basically saying we're gonna update you all completely tomorrow night during the Chiefs game. Coach Smith's gonna come on and talk about it.
Are we back?
So Chad, you back?
Hey guys.
Chad,
how you doing?
Well, we're great now that you're back.
But yeah, no, you're filling the blanks on that. Yeah, just pretty much the other two matches really kind of mix things up a little bit more, and it's kind of interesting to see kind of how it all develops. Obviously, as you already teased during the show, tomorrow night we will have head coach Mark Smith with us on the broadcast, either with the guys on the sideline, or maybe you may visit us in the booth. Who knows? I'm a little biased. I want to come see me, regardless. We'll be able to get more in depth of what that looks like for the Bobcats. Obviously, for the Bobcat faithful, you are hoping for a Coronado win to ensure that the Bobcats will host Coronado here at San Angelo Stadium. Kind of looking around. I know y'all mentioned I should get another player. I wanted the Sickle, but I did not see him around. You had a lot of great hits here tonight.
Yeah,
but
he was very fierce.
Nonetheless, gentlemen, yeah, very, very, very fierce.
Riley,
gentlemen, obviously, I'm intrigued to hear y'all's thoughts. I mean, obviously a fantastic matchup overall.
The defense was fierce. Riley Onis had a sack pretty early on, number 99. One of several for the Bobcats tonight.
Yeah, and we actually had 2 sacks tonight by my counting.
Yeah.
Sounds like we were still grabbing people down there on the sideline, so we got a hot mic down there on the sideline.
Well,
you know, this was a great win, great defensive stand, and you and I have talked about all year, we were right there, close. That defense was just close. And tonight, they slammed the door. That was hey, I'm walking in here and we're slamming the door. So this defense is going to come out of here with some swagger on them. They get an extra day to rest, possibly, if they have to play on next Friday here, which is what we're really hoping for. They get that extra day of rest. And Coach Smith is going to have those kids in ice baths tomorrow. He and Coach Todd and Coach Glass, the sports med folks, are going to have those boys taken care of. Now, we did lose a couple of guys. We lost Noah Rogers tonight, probably concussion protocol, just guessing. But, He came out of the tent without his helmet, which is usually a good sign.
He had quite a collision earlier.
Had an incredible collision. And I think we have the missile down there.
And Missile is here. Mason Van Sickles with Chad. What's up?
Awesome. What's up, guys? Of course, I got the missile, the sickle missile, whatever y'all call him. Just a lot of nicknames for this young man. I was just told by my count 2 sacks and numerous of plays you're involved in. Just talk to me about what this means for you. Your final district game here in San Angelo Stadium, coming out with a win against a very tough Frenship program.
Well, first I just want to say thank you to Jesus Christ for allowing us to come out here and compete. It was a really great outing. We were able to, take it one play at a time and kind of stop the ball when it was going in their direction and roll it back to our direction. We just kept our minds quiet and kept doing what we were supposed to do every play.
Talk to me about just the game's going to be a story of 2 halves. That's depending on what this was. The first half, 16-7, and then the offense right off 45 unanswered points. With the help of y'all getting a couple special teams and fumbles returned for touchdowns. Just talk to me about what that feels like for you, knowing that this defense stepped up the way they did tonight.
Yeah, man. In the first half, it was just a lot of discipline issues like we've been dealing with for a lot of the year. But when we went into halftime, we were able to make adjustments. We got those discipline issues fixed, and we were able to go back out there and, do what we were supposed to do. And, hey, Chris Walker, I want to shout him out. He played a heck of a job down by the end zone, getting the ball back for us. I just want to shout him out and the rest of the guys.
Obviously, the games in El Paso being now behind us. There's still barely a halftime, so there's still some taking for them to figure out. But there is an opportunity. It's there, but there's an opportunity. You get the host of playoff game here at San Angelo Stadium. As a senior, what would that mean for you?
That would mean everything. I've been playing for 3 years on this team, and there's been a lot of hardship that we've dealt with, and I feel like we're kind of pushing the button a little bit, and that would really mean everything for me. It'd be a dream come true.
The sickle missile, boys. Back to y'all.
Thank you very much, Chad. And Mason Van Sickle, what a great game. Hard hitter. He had some kind of extra motivation tonight being senior night. Tell you what.
Yeah, and then I'll say it for him. Had a hell of a hit.
Yeah, he did.
Hell of a hit. Hell of a great game. So
Chris Walker, man.
Chris Walker coming up with that 2-yard touchdown after the ball rolled basically back to the sophomore quarterback. And I've already torn up my stat sheet, so I forgot number 29. He was a sophomore.
Yeah, that's James Ordonez, who came in for Quade Ferris.
Yeah, and let me give you some updates here. So Central got the ball game started at the 8:34 mark. They drove the ball down, put it in the end zone with a Z-Train 2-yard run. Extra point was good. Then at the 5:47 mark, Frenship did a 1-yard run with their quarterback number 2. Took it in. Extra point was good to make it 7-7. Then Frenship again, the 4:28 mark, 31-yard. I'm sorry, I didn't get how far the field goal was, but
I think it was 35.
35-yard, I think that's right. 35-yard field goal to make it 10-7. That finished the first quarter. Then 5:58, Frenship scored again, touchdown. Didn't see who it was, but it was a run. 5 yards. The extra point was no good to make it 16-7. Scoreboard said 17-7 for a while.
We were for one of the few times we were the one that was right. Everybody else.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, then Central took over from there. 103 mark with a 50-yard field goal. Coach Smith said we were going against the wind or going with the wind, and he just thought he'd give him a chance. Caleb puts it right down the middle of the uprights, 50-yard field goal, career best to make it 10-16. Then 8:45 mark for the first drive, Central drive of the second half. Say that 3 times real fast. But the defense came out and stopped them, and then Central took the ball from there. 34-yard run by Z-Train. Extra point was good. 4:59 mark. Central put it in the first of several. Hill to Smith, or Smith to Hill, sorry. 16-yard touchdown, extra point was good. Then again, 2:46 mark in the third quarter. Another one, Smith to Hill, 10 yards, 31-16, extra point was good. 11:25 mark of the fourth quarter. Central, say it if you've heard it before. Hill.
Hill.
Yep.
He's back.
Another one from Micah to Hill, 26 yards this time. Extra point good, 38-16. 4:36 mark Central. Z-Train running it in 2 yards to make it 44-16. And then defense rose up, 3:50 mark. Snap that went under the quarterback's legs, and let's see, Walker.
Rolling, all the way to the 2-yard line.
Rolled to the 2, and
Chris Walker scooped it up and got it to the end zone for the touchdown.
And heck of a play there. So 2-yard run, and extra point was good. 52-16 is the final. First time in a long time that we have beaten Frenship.
Power shift. Maybe it's finally happening with this signature win to close out the regular season. Well, when that graphic comes on, it means time to shut up. You want to thank everybody?
You know what? Yeah, let's
Wayne Heidenheimer, and Shay, of course, Shay Harris, doing our producing tonight. Now, everybody.
Yeah, Sean, I'm too old for this. Murtaugh up in the booth running one of the cameras. We had AJ running another camera. We had, who else? Laz Acosta running the camera there in the end zone, which is where she's probably going to be tomorrow night, too. And had Cullen Jordan running around here delivering batteries and making sure everybody was taken care of. Danica Picone running the clock here for us.
And doing a great job. That's a nice thing.
That's a nice addition. And then Riley on the sideline. Riley Wilde on the sideline and Chad Miller on the sideline.
Looking disheveled in the wind, but trying to hold it together. And he did a great job.
And, I can't think of anybody else. Golly, there's a bunch that made this thing. And Diamond taking our stats for us. We appreciate that. So it was a huge team effort. Also had, watching at home, we had Russ. That was Russ Howard at home giving me some updates. Had a couple others at home that are part of the Concho team sending us some stats. Ms. Ponder even sending me some notes. Your mom was here helping us out.
My mom is here for, I want to say happy senior night to Ella Dupree, who's one of the cheerleaders. That's my cousin Tanya, who's my age. That's my mom's sister kid. That's her kid. And
so the whole
family.
And Grandma Wanda was down there.
Grandma Wanda and Nisi.
Yeah.
Of course, Xavion's mom and Grandma, who's kind of like a teen grandmommy.
She's we told her the other night at Shenanigans we were going to take her in and make her part of the Concho sports team, so she's down there with us helping out too.
Yeah, too bad we didn't get to have a word with her, but we'll have a word with all of you. Shenanigans, 7 o'clock. Coming up Monday, we'll talk to Coach Smith and recap this one and look forward to the playoffs. Once that's all settled, then Chiefs Insider. Let's look. That's at 8 o'clock Monday, hopefully celebrating a district championship for the first time in 30 years.
Yeah, and we're going to talk about it. We're going to do that tomorrow night.
Yes, sir.
So you and I will be on the sideline tomorrow night and talking to players and talking like Chad and them have, also getting some updates. So it's going to be another team effort by everybody here tomorrow night.
Going to be fun. It could be a really historic night. It already has been a historic season for the pride of the North Side, but tomorrow night it could all culminate against Andrews in a district championship, and it will be live.
Right.
If it was 1975, you'd be out of luck. We'd be watching real footage like I've been watching of the De Leon Bearcats from 75 this week. But no, this will be forever. So let's enjoy it. Come out. Watch the game, come to the game, same time. Let's make it a huge thing and a historic night with Concho Sports Live for the district championship, Lakeview and Andrews. Bobcats get it done, 52-16. They put a whooping on Frenship, and it's been a while since we can say we put a whooping on somebody that was good. What a feeling. Playoffs next. We'll talk it all over at Shenanigans on Monday night at 7 for Bobcats Insider. For Wayne Heidenheimer, Shay Harris, Arlen Ponder, and everyone who's been a part of this one, we bid you a good night from San Angelo Stadium. I'm Darren Prater for Pixelcast Media's Concho Sports Network. Till next time, so long, everybody.